everyone, and welcome to Random Number Generation, the GDQ Hotfix show about randomizers, randomizer-adjacent content, and the communities behind them. I'm Skybills, your host, and this is a big episode 130. And can I hear it morning from all my Donkey Kong 64 randomizer.com fanatics out here? This is the season 4. I know there's a lot of season stuff going on. Season 4, stuff going on with the tournament, and we have Kuiper and Connor. So Kuiper Don't Care and Connor 75 going on. So heck yeah. And also, this may look familiar. This is the same category that is going to be fulfilled during AGDQ. Yes, we are going to have Donkey Kong 64 randomizer.com season 4 race. Okay, I had to look up the actual formal name of the category here. But yes, we're going to talk about what all the settings for that is going to look like once we get underway here. But a couple announcements here on behalf of Games Done Quick as we are getting underway. If you want to participate in the community, first off, we would love to have you. Looking to get more involved with our community, join the official Games Done Quick Discord and add the Hotfix role to stay in the loop on upcoming events, chat with staff, and more. Use ! Discord in Twitch chat for an invite and more information. And also, if you want to appear on Hotfix, we are accepting submissions for the winter season. That's right, our winter season just started. If you've got a run that you'd love to showcase on the channel, send it our way at gdq.gg/submit/hotfix. So anyone got something to write with? Again, I don't know if people write stuff down or just put it on their phones or use a sticky note or whatever, but I'm going to read that off one more time. That is gdq.gg/submit/hotfix. And also too, while you are on that Discord server, let us know what games you would like to see in the new year. You know, I got a randomizer you want me to see if I can find folks for. So, yeah, I'm seeing the thing about 250 estimate in there. No. We always like to have shows be close to 3 hours. So no, you can blame me for the 250 estimate. I told the folks who are vetting this one to give them a real stinky banana. You know,
okay.
a real.
Sorry, Scott. What is like an average season 4 seed? Like 2 hours?
Yeah, something like
less. It's less.
Less than that. This is going to be the worst seed of all time.
Heck yeah.
Raw sewage.
It's not unheard of. We had a tournament match crest the 3-hour mark. It happened.
Oh my gosh.
See?
I love it. We're here for... No, nobody wants to watch these go well. We want train wrecks here on Hot.
Yeah. We don't want perfect seats. We want happy little accidents, you know?
Oh my gosh. Happy little train wreck.
Accident is a word. Well, I have a feeling this is no accident.
I mean, we want to see the bean tonight, right? Like that's the thing. That's the cool thing nowadays.
Boy.
Oh, look at this. Look at that. Look, I see Kuiper. I see Kuiper in the red chair. And also we have Connor here. How are y'all doing? We also have LaRock and Spike Vegeta on comms as well. Hello, everyone, and welcome to RNG. Welcome to the show. Nice to have everyone here.
Morning. Hello, everybody. First of all, Connor, can you verify that we're starting with feather, trump, saxophone, and monkey port?
Yes, we do have the right seed now.
Okay, thank God. All right, I had the wrong seed earlier. No one laugh at me. I had the wrong seed booted up earlier. But hello, morning.
God, it was
Sky.
hilarious.
It was hilarious.
Hi.
Sky already mentioned it. This, if you're wondering, is the preview to the run that you are not going to want to miss at the upcoming AGDQ. We have DK64randomizer.com run by myself and Connor 75, who, I just want to add, just came in second place in the season 4 tournament. So GG, Connor, you're a legend. But yeah, so we're going to be doing the season 4 preset settings, both here and at AGDQ. That run is currently scheduled to start at about like 9:50 Eastern on Wednesday. We also have the 2 people that are going to be on the couch for that run in Spike and LaRock here with us as well to kind of watch the debauchery that is about to happen, apparently. But for anybody that is not familiar with DK64randomizer.com or the randomizer in general, or what our goal potentially is, Connor, do you just want to like explain what the goal is and what we're going to be doing?
Yeah, so this is a somewhat complicated randomizer in that we have so much randomized here in these settings.
Yes.
So these are called the Season 4 race settings just because we've had like 4 seasons of main settings that we've agreed upon are going to be the standard preset that we do for all of our competitive races. So this is the 4th iteration of that we're showing off today. And the goal is to beat K. Rool, the final boss of the game. And in order to reach K. Rool, we need all 8 boss keys. We're starting with keys 2 and 6 to make it a little bit easier, but we still need to go get the other 6 boss keys. Key 8 is always going to be in the final level hideout helm, but all the other keys, as well as basically every single item in the game, are just shuffled amongst each other's locations. So I'm talking the shopkeepers, the moves that they sell, golden bananas, blueprints, boss keys, banana medals, Kongs, rainbow coins, fairies, battle crowns, and a couple of their miscellaneous items. All of those things are just put into a pool and then shuffled amongst each other's locations. And in order to find things, there is a hint system that we will definitely see today to help us lead us towards those major items that are going to be required. We need a lot of moves in order to get through Hideout Helm. We need a lot of moves in order to beat K. Rool. So this randomizer is going to be a lot of reading hints and then trying to figure out where to go for these important items to be able to complete Hideout Helm, get Key 8, and then go on and beat K. Rool.
Yeah, luckily we have The Rock here is technically I just refer to him as the hint guy of the dev team. So if he can't interpret the information that Connor and I are going to be getting, we're in trouble. So that's why he's here.
What makes you think I'm going to help you at all? Bro, I'm here to help
I know
people.
you're not going to help me. Like,
that means I'm clearly here. I'm here to pass coded information to the listeners and not to you. So
Exactly,
I've already established a code that you will not be able to understand whatsoever.
Right, exactly. All right, but yeah, I think we can get going. Again, once we kind of get started, Connor and I are probably gonna be doing a lot of similar stuff here at the beginning. If you're familiar with rando jargon, you understand what Sphere Zero checks are. We're gonna be getting a bunch of Sphere Zero stuff, peeking some things, just getting a little bit of information. So I'll let Larock and Spike kind of handle what kind of stuff we have available to us at the beginning, what the hint structure kind of looks like and how it works. And then, we're just here for a good old time for a preview of that GDQ run coming up in January on Wednesday. I am ready to go. Connor, are you ready to go?
I am ready to go.
All right, do we need, who counts us down? I forget. I've been on the show like a dozen times. I forget. Does Sky count us down?
I mean, usually it's one of y'all because you're pressing the button. So
I'll do it.
All right, go ahead, Spike.
That's right. Start in 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
Hooray!
That was the most intense countdown, especially to something like DK.
Right.
By the way, can we get a shout out to DK64randomizer.com in chat?
DK64randomizer.com? The one and only location you can find at DK64randomizer.com?
Can I just say also,
I'm calling it out. We're seeing battle crowns on screen. Let's go.
Round number 1.
So a couple of things. Number one, Kuiper's video, I almost called it an audition video. Kuiper, your submission video for the GDQ run is one of the best I've ever seen. Kuiper showed it to me. It was really good, by the way.
Thank you.
I was really excited about that. It was a group effort. How about that? It was a group effort, but I was really cool seeing it.
It certainly was.
And
yes.
Second off, Kuiper and Connor and Larock, Spike, can you tell us what the settings are for folks who maybe on YouTube who'll be watching this later on, thinking that, okay, what are these season 4 settings?
So the season 4 settings are sort of the committee designed settings for racing at large, essentially. And we've got a very sizable racing community. Shout out to all the racers that are out there. You guys are crazy. You guys are running like a race every couple hours. In peak racing season, they're firing like 2 or 3 races a day. It's pretty spectacular. And these settings are kind of optimized for like a good half hour to 2 hour adventure. You run through all the levels in a random order. It's complex level order, which means you're not necessarily going levels 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You're not going in order. You can go in whatever world you want. It's essentially an open book. You've got the whole world to figure out. If you can get there, the logic will expect you to get there. You don't have to worry about any like tricks and traps or like fill requirements or anything. Right? They, for instance, in this case, they looked at level 1, and level 1 costs 10 GBs. They have like none. And level 3 costs basically nothing. So
I might have one.
That's right.
Finally.
That's right.
maybe. But they have to keep in mind that level 1 was not accessible yet, but level 3 is, so they just charge in there and they start looking for things. They're starting to see hints for things. I believe they both saw a hint for a key 1 in the castle underground. So they're on the lookout for checks in the castle underground. That would be this tunnel that one of them may or may not be in, as well as the lower loading zone.
Yeah,
Pretty good odds we're going to find an early key in here somewhere.
Yeah, so all of the areas of each one of these levels has a very specific name that's been given to it. So when you see these like hints that are talking about specific areas of specific levels, they are like definite, like finite areas that Connor and I both know what falls within that area and what doesn't. So we can sort of pinpoint where we should be looking here early on. I have still not.
And if you're reading one and you're like, well, that doesn't make any sense, my bad. I made them all up.
Oh, I don't like
Fine.
that at all. Okay.
Some of the regions did require a lot of debate on what to name them.
This is
that
not the
is
first
true.
iteration. That's true.
That is true, and that gives me time to complain about the worst worded hints in the
Okay.
entire game, which is
I know where this is going.
which is the Kasplat in caves, which is called By the Far 2 Warp, which to anyone that has never played this game doesn't make any sense. When he should just be called the Kasplat in cabins.
What about the
That's
other
where he
Kasplat
is.
in the cabins when you shuffle your Kasplat locations?
But who does that? No one does that. No one does that.
When something has to adhere to weird.
Just go off.
I love it, dude.
Just let loose. Let loose. Let it all out. Let it all out, brother.
I complain about this.
Oh my God.
I'm pretty sure I complain about this daily. I think actually. I don't think
Are we
I
going to
guess-
talk about how Connor's arena was named Kong Explosion?
I am getting
oh my
exploded
word.
here.
Oh, I don't know if we can be on TV with this. I don't know if that's for syndication. My God.
for syndication. All right, well, yeah, we got to take us off the schedule. We can't have that anymore. Not allowed
It's
to have
over.
that.
Holy
It's
moly.
over. But yeah, a lot of work has gone into making the logic of this game like not just like followable, but also like do I want to? Okay. I don't really know if I have enough. Nope, I don't. Okay. As Connor kind of mentioned earlier, this game can get pretty complex when it comes to like what it expects of you, and the knowledge checks that there are. Okay, that is. Oh God. Okay, so yeah, basically, this game is famous for its, what is it, 3,500 total collectibles? Somebody here knows the actual amount.
Yeah, honestly, I think that number is correct. I think that is the Guinness Book of World Records. Yeah, record.
Yeah.
I mean, there's 3,500 colored bananas alone, so there's more than that, unless.
There's more. Over
I mean,
4,000.
some of them come in bundles of like 10 though, and 5. So
And
it's,
before you ask, no, individual colored bananas are not checks, nor are they planned to be checks. You might give Balam a heart attack if you suggest it, so be careful with that one.
one of the few things that aren't checks, right?
Right? I know.
Very
yeah,
few.
exactly.
Collecting enough of them, in this instance it's 50 in these settings. If you collect 50 colored bananas, you will get a check as the medal reward, but they don't seem to be too close to that one right now. Their Kongs are not terribly conducive to that. Honest length is pretty good.
We're
right?
not yet, at least. I'm sure there are people probably wondering. So, you started the game with Diddy and Lanky, and of course, like most randomizers, there's speedrun adjacent things going on. So the question always becomes, well, which Kong is like faster? Like, who do you want to be moving around with? And the answer is neither of them. Moving around in this game with any Kong that isn't Donkey feels just, what am I looking at? Why am I looking at that? Feels kind of bad, and they're all very comparable as far as like how fast they all move. Outside of Donkey. Donkey, his roll is by far the fastest movement in the game. We don't have Donkey, which makes me sad. So really, it just kind of comes down to like personal preference, which one you want to use. I am simply using Diddy at the current moment because I mean, you know, Diddy's fine, I guess. There certainly aren't people posting an emote of Diddy spinning in a thing, and I have to explain what the acronym stands for, surely.
There's an exceptional spreadsheet out there. It's called the Monkey Speed That Monkey Do, because naturally the monkey scientists have figured out which Kong is the fastest and all.
How nerdy people have gotten about this. And there was already that element of nerd within just speedrunning this game for years, which Connor has done. Kuiper has not. He jumped in with the randomizer.
I did.
But now randomizers brought it to a whole nother level. Between randomizer, you've also got just the fact that there's the tag anywhere mod that is a part of this. Makes all of a sudden you have to consider way more things. All the different bits of tech where if you swap between some Kongs in different positions, you can do analogic tricks and whatnot. It's pretty cool.
I'm very sad about what I just saw on the beanstalk there.
Beanstalk? Wait a minute. Hold on. Actually, we are in the call with the person that originally came up with the idea for the Tag Anywhere mod. That was something you said, Mr. Spike Vegeta, in your stream one day. And then someone was like...
was I the one who came up with the idea for
Yes.
this? For Tag Anywhere?
Yes.
I probably cried about it. There's a lot of like mods of things that have been made because I cried about it at some point. Sure.
I bet there's also someone on some like forum from 2001 complaining about it. Sure.
Yeah.
as well.
That's like anyone who's ever just played Donkey Kong 64 has thought to themselves, man, if only every single like tunnel I went down with a bunch of different colored bananas for each Kong. If only I could just pick them all up at once and I didn't have to go to a tag barrel every time. Finally, someone made that, and it's pretty much the default setting that everybody uses within a randomizer. However, over at DK64randomizer.com, you can decide to, among many other settings, turn that off if you
we'll judge
think
you
that's
if you do.
Fun for some reason. Yeah, as you should.
All right, I'm going to attempt to do a sort of cool out of logic trick here. Okay, let's try it again. Where I'm going to cross these gaps without any sort of light source to get the check at the end of here, which, okay, don't know if that was worth it, but there's also a second check. So even though I could have seen that, like, that was nothing, we also get something off of the fairy here. So, because there is a golden banana and fairy in this room normally. So 2 checks in 1. I typically like to go for that out of logic, even though I don't have the spring or guitar to make the room light. You just sort
Much more importantly, though, we should all take a moment to laugh at Kuiper being poor. It's a very, very important thing to do.
I'm really sad about it.
Are you not doing your battlegrounds for rainbow coins? What's going on?
I mean, I did one, and then I'm broke. I can't go where
a lot of what we're talking about here is so, like, obviously the major things we want to find in this seed is we want to find all the keys, which they have found one additional of key. Which level was this? I guess this was key 1, probably. Key 1 in order to get into Forest at level 2. But underneath that, there's a bunch of minor items, like you kind of medium items, minor items. Medium, they want to find all the different moves so they can just do more of the checks in the game, including finding the other Kongs. But also on a micro level, they want to find enough golden bananas. They will need to hit a standardized number of 64 by the end so they can get access to where has to be key 8 at the end of Hideout Helm. But prior to that, all these different levels we're seeing, getting as we saw right there for Kuiper, you need a certain amount of GBs just to get into different levels. And that is a randomized amount anywhere up to 50. So that's kind of the ebb and flow of the routing process of when is a golden banana too slow to pick up. They have to weigh that with what their options are, how expensive the next level might be, because you never know. Like maybe there's kind of an expectation this next one will only be 5, and then it turns out, I needed to get every single golden banana available, and they're not going to really know that until they have that information in the front of the level.
I did one of those. Not quite so mean. I did one of those classic things with this level that I'm currently in Creepy Castle, where you basically have 2 choices with Castle, where you can either go up and then down, or you can go down and then up, as you can most of the time in life. And I went up. I went down and then up, and that was the poor choice because I needed to get an additional bit of potassium to get into this next level. So I am. Am I going to be sad?
Remember not to go into Cranky because we don't have him yet. We actually have one shopkeeper randomized in these settings. So, but you can go talk to Cranky and he says what level he's in. So I've done that. We know where to find him, but kind of.
And alas, as we look to the skies above the dirt beneath the beanstalk, it is but a metal. There's nothing important on the beanstalk, but that does not mean the bean will
saw what it
remain
was,
strong
and
in
I'm
our
like,
hearts.
wait, Connor was sad to see that? I was thrilled.
Don't worry, we'll still find the bean.
I mean, probably. Most likely. If we don't, I think people would be very upset if we didn't. Why do I keep going in here? Ow! I can't. Why do I keep doing that?
I think it's the devil When you see it's on the beanstalk, okay, all right, I kind of know what I'm looking out for. But when you don't see it on the beanstalk, okay, what's the catch? What's going on here?
My trust is being tested here. I don't know if this is, what type of what type of surprises are going to be thrown at me. For those that are wondering, so we're talking about this beanstalk, right? This thing. So there is an item in the game. You get it in this level that I'm currently in Fungi Forest. There's a little anthill over by the owl tree that gives you a bean that you're supposed to. There's a guy, that guy right there. It gives you a magic bean that you're supposed to plant there, and then you ride, it spawns a GB at the top of it, and you need Tiny to get it. Well, the bean is an item that you have to find potentially. So everybody just happens to really, I think I was missing, okay, I wasn't missing health, okay, that's fine. Everybody just loves to find the bean. People love when the bean is required. It's everyone's favorite thing. I think it's Sky's favorite thing, actually, now that I think about it.
That and taking the dump, the blueprints.
I don't even like eating beans.
That will very likely happen. So
all in due time.
Yeah, all in due time. I wish I could do that, actually. That would have cut out a trip back into a level to buy something. If that was the case. I would have very much enjoyed that. So. But yeah, this is gonna be the exact, not the, of course, I would hope that the seed at GDQ doesn't take us, 3 hours.
I'm so excited to see why this seed is turbo trash.
We might get
I think that
get one of those old timey really long canes, and they just yank us off the couch.
Yeah,
if it goes that long.
All right, you guys are done.
You've had enough.
Yeah, I'm way more nervous about the 2-hour estimate at GDQ because here it's oh, no pressure. We have 3 hours.
Yeah,
we actually want you to do poorly to fill the time slot. This is going to get you into a false sense of security coming up to GDQ.
Yeah.
No, you need to move forward, please. Oh my God. Yeah, so one thing right off the bat, if you're wondering what's bad about this scene? They're walking around with 2 naked Kongs. Diddy and Lanky don't have any moves. All their starting moves they had, because you get a care package at the start. You don't start with 0 moves. You got your 2 Kongs, couple keys. Every single move they had, featherbow, saxophone, monkey port. Guess what? None of those are for Diddy. None of those for Lanky. They're all for Tiny. So is Tiny maybe somewhere early on in the game? We don't know yet.
We don't know. I haven't seen a hint for Tiny.
Yeah, I have not seen a hint for Tiny yet. No, that
We can reveal that.
The plot thickens.
the plot does thicken.
We have some new levels to work with though, so there's a lot of space to search and more hints to acquire.
So we do have something on called Helm Switch Sanity, which randomizes the pad we need to get up to Helm. So I'm seeing here that we need Baboon Balloon in order to reach Hideout Helm this seed instead of the regular monkey port.
Could be a problem.
Which it is, but canonically it should be Baboon Balloon that gets you up to Helm. It's actually the one that makes the most sense.
Yes, it's way cooler to see Lanky float.
Lanky just gets filled with fart gas and launches up there. It's great.
Oh. Okay. Interesting. That's an interesting thing to read. Okay.
Oh,
And then I'm gonna go over here before
my
I go
game
back
crashed.
that way.
I'll be right back.
Oh.
Well, Frags, we have 2 hours and 50 minutes. Yeah.
All right.
All right. This is good for estimate.
I will wait until your game boots back up, and then I will. I will continue.
I'm back. Don't worry about it.
This
Let's
guy
see.
came in second place in the tournament. You keep going, Kuiper.
Yeah. This guy came in second place in the tournament. If you're wondering what place I came in the tournament, the answer is I didn't do it. So that bodes well.
This is good.
Oh no. Okay. All right. So that is. Oh.
I actually went the entire tournament. I've gone the entire season 4 without a game crash, and then let me just do this area in a different order. Maybe that'll help.
Okay. That makes me very scared. Okay. So, if anybody is just tuning in, this seed was vetted by some of the DK64 randomizer dev team. And when they were told that the estimate was close to 3 hours, you could almost hear their hands rubbing together. Being like, ooh, we get to give them something.
I found Chunky.
Oh my god, it's Chunky! Holy, there he is!
He's not dead.
Oh my God! Our poor child!
Oh my god, save him!
Yeah, so this is a cosmetic option I have set on extreme right now, so we can see all sorts of models swapped like this.
Yeah,
There
this is
is
the
a
real reason why
truly
you play DK64randomizer.com.
There is a staggering amount of random
Whoa.
customization going on. A frightening number of models that have swapped. You would not believe. You would think. Unbelievable. Skyboxes, random. Shockwave colors, random.
Yeah.
Color of ammo, that could be random.
Let's face it, all this logic stuff that people go on about within the game of it, that's not why people want to play these games randomized. They want to be able to play Ocarina of Time as Hatsune Miku. That's why we're all here on Random Number Generator on Hotfix.
It's funny you say that because I immediately thought of wait, I actually know someone who did do that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
We all do.
It's quite a bit. Is this gonna be okay? It's not. So that do I have to go all the way? Also, where the heck did you find a model for Chunky?
I may be a little bit ahead. Don't worry.
Yeah. I mean, I know you're ahead. You were ahead when we started. I'm being a little more just because I got a thing for a thing.
A model for
and
Tiny.
Wow.
That makes me a little.
The gang's all here.
Gang's all here. Yeah, I'm gonna be a little more thorough and get this because I can't. So obviously, as Spike alluded to, we don't have any moves with Diddy and or Lanky and Diddy. We can still obviously go around and pick up some small bananas. We also want to be picking up these banana warps just to give us quicker access around in these levels when ultimately we come back for them. Come back into them, I should say. And
also, like, going to the hint doors is like drives a lot of this level routing. We need to. There are 4 hints within each level that you pretty much have to read. Otherwise, you're crazy for trying to solve the seed without reading hints.
Correct. Yeah, I think a lot of people have, and I've seen it before in the past, where people have kind of like thrown out this idea of like, oh, I don't know if I really like hints. So that's a useless one. I don't really know if I like hints. You know, I don't like being told where to go in a randomizer. And I said, good luck playing this game without knowing where to go and what to do. It is not as enjoyable as Squawks Frockus. That's a good one.
Do y'all read that? So I literally never process reading that stuff.
If you're playing, it's impossible. It simply cannot be done. Like,
You're looking at, all right, what's the item in the background? Yeah.
Exactly.
One thing that I will bring up, so you're noticing, I'll give this away. I'm doing a battle arena, and if you notice, that timer was going down as I was defeating enemies, and that's actually another quality of life thing that's been put into this. If you're going to do one of those battle arenas, and they can vary in length, obviously, defeating enemies and lowering the timer actually makes them not nearly as slow as if you were to have that off. And I don't know, it's just kind of a really nice thing that, again, did not exist in the vanilla game. If that timer says 60, you got to go all 60 seconds there.
I will choose to be gracious. I will choose to be gracious and not point out that Kuiper is mentioning this because it was his suggestion that got that in the game. I will not mention that.
Wait, was it?
Oh, that was a Kuiper idea?
Oh, yeah. That definitely came out of your stream somewhere, I'm pretty sure. There's not just so many suggestions that come across the community, particularly some of the crazier shuffles. Somebody's like, can that get shuffled? And
I complain a lot when I play this game.
Yeah.
So it doesn't surprise me that I was like, I want there to be a timer because I keep dying in the battle arenas. And it's like, okay, Kuiper, just to get you to shut up. Here it is. God, leave us alone.
Then they liked it enough to put it into the season 4 settings. It is nice because, like you say, it also just otherwise what the battle arenas are in the vanilla game. It's an auto scroller. You're just standing around waiting, which there's like something to be said for like you're weighing your options. All right, is this golden banana or whatever I'm looking at here worth 60 seconds? But now all of a sudden, like, there's some meaning to clearing the enemies as fast as you can so you can load on more enemies so you can defeat them. Oh my God, you can shoot this from down here? I've never thought of this.
Yeah, it's a sneaky little shot that really helps with that metal.
Sneaky.
Yeah, there's a lot of sneaky things you can kind of do that may or may not be in logic. I don't even remember if that one is. I want to say
that
it is, but I'm not
is
sure.
a good thing. Fine.
It almost feels like if it isn't in logic, it's almost like a mercy logic thing that just people would not think you could get to that.
There is a lot of that in this game. There's so much logic to go around. There's a lot of locks and a lot of keys in this game. Each move often effectively hard locks a bunch of checks in a bunch of different spots. That's why there's just so much game knowledge and so much depth to the randomizers. You have to learn, okay, I just got my coconut shooter. What do I make of that? I got to figure out, okay, so what checks in each level for coconut do I have to think about in order to make my hints make sense? If, say, your coconut ended up in a hinted region, then you have to kind of like pick and choose. I would use an example in this scene, but I don't think we have a particularly good one as of yet.
I didn't even know that that's what that was.
There we go. Now we're talking. Now we're talking.
I just blindly did that, and I was like, "Oh, okay, all right, cool." I'm feeling very suspicious about a very specific thing, and I am probably losing time to Connor to continuously go back and check this. Just because I know the people that have vetted this seed, and I know what type of shenanigans.
There's a little bit of metagaming going on right here.
Yeah,
we'll call
there's a little bit of metagaming going on because I know that this seed was given to us by the dev team. So I'm just being a little, I don't want to say untrustworthy, but there is a very specific thing that I just want to make sure isn't required. So we'll see.
I want to say that despite being on the dev team, I have no hand in the seed. So any and all, I am absolved of all responsibility. I am merely a witness.
Okay. Okay. All right. Well, then that just gives me the. Okay, cool. Actually, that works out.
I would like to say there are two funny things on either side of the
Just-
screen right now.
I can't believe it.
That is very funny.
We're burdened with knowledge in the spectator chair. We get to witness all the funny things of wow. That's pretty remarkable that some things happen simultaneously.
Real quick, shouts to Free Duel. Let's go. Let's go.
Oh, heck yeah. Love a good
I
fur
know
duel.
Sky would appreciate that.
I certainly do.
Funny. If I could play
So
this.
this is
Oh,
a
wait. I did
Sneaky
not.
little peek you could do to see what's behind that wall.
Oh, is that
Some
like you
signs.
turned around? Dude, that's like an Ocarina of Time style peek. That was.
Yeah, it's getting the camera to go behind the wall.
Okay, that was that.
Because normally there's like a little like auto, camera that faces a certain way in that room that makes it hard to see.
Very cool. Also
man.
very cool was what happened on Kuiper's side of the screen. I think we can say this vaguely enough. Kuiper entered there wanting what was in there, but then he went in there and he could not get what was in there because he doesn't. Oh, that's also funny.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Okay.
All right, we got a banger tonight, gamers. We got a banger.
Connor, we're gonna be here for like 5 hours, dude. We're gonna be here.
Well, you only have 3. Come on now.
Oh man. Oh god.
I'm just gonna collect my coins in peace.
You know, I gotta say it's been a while. It's been a while since I've
it's
seen one
just
of
another
those.
S4 seed.
Yeah,
Connor, what would you
sure
say
is.
your average S4 seed was in the tournament you just did? Like 2 hours?
I would say 140 was my average.
All right, we're going to try to push that tonight.
Ooh.
Oh man, that was
Oh my God.
pretty funny.
That was good back to back.
For all the things we keep finding, we have a pretty good knack of finding garbage. Ooh, like that. Nice.
Wait, I just need time to write stuff. I'm gonna forget.
Wow. All right. Well,
Yeah, so that's another element of this randomizer is a lot of the hints that we're reading. So another fun, I'll just take the time I'll take the time less to show it. So whenever we read a hint, we can actually just go into our pause menu and go over them. The ones that we've read, obviously, you can see there are certain ones that I haven't gotten to yet. But it always just kind of helps the old brain to just write that information down because, I can't relate to this. But some people, I won't name names, forget things after they read them.
it could be anybody. I don't know.
It could be anybody. Yeah, it could definitely be anybody. It's definitely not me.
I feel called out right now, just a little bit.
That was not meant to be a dig at Sky.
Oh, I will flat out have a conversation with someone, and literally like 2 minutes later, I'll be like, "What did we just talk about?" And someone will be like, "Were you even just listening?" I'll be like, "It was not that. I swear, I just cannot remember for the life of me."
I blacked out.
You all right there, Kuiper? You having a good look at that one?
Oh no!
Yeah. We've really done it now, haven't we? We've really made the grade.
Oh man,
So the move that I am actively using right now on screen, I just saw was required by one of the hints, which raises some alarms on where we need to use this because it's not something that's used in a whole lot of places. So I'm probably gonna go test some theories after I finish.
Yeah,
up here.
there's some pretty common moves that are really big in this game. Really, any of the guns, especially Coconut Gun, have a lot of importance within these seeds. Tiny's Mini Monkey locks 80% of her checks. But then there's other stuff I'll just throw out a couple random ones. Gorilla Grab is generally not that big of a deal. Simian Spring, Ponytail Twirl. There's a lot of ones that are they unlock 2 things. So, sometimes if you know one of those are a big deal, you might all of a sudden go, okay. what is possibly happening here? And if some of those lead to terrible checks, you're like, oh, that's extra funny.
One thing I can really appreciate is
I think things happened in an unfortunate order.
I really appreciate how when Hyper just gets a nice little revelation, you can hear a real quiet thump, like the sound of perhaps an armchair getting a tender love.
Yeah, it's definitely not me standing up out of my chair in exasperation and frustration when I find something unfortunate that I wish I had, I don't know, maybe like 5 minutes ago.
I want to give a shout out to Connor being brave enough to do this with this.
This is
gun.
not how you're supposed to do this in the speedrun. There's a reason we get a different move to help with this. But it gets the job done. It takes a while. Though.
Oh, do you like come back with like sniper or something?
Homing ammo, but yeah, because homing targets it.
Oh, okay. I see.
Wow, this is Hyper, you're having a great time. I take it. This is interesting.
This is not the intended way to do any of this.
Wow.
Hopefully I've done this before with how I'm doing it, so this isn't, I'm not busting out something I've never done before, so. It is funny, because that means that technically is... So. I need to know immediately.
Because no one's ever done that before here.
It's true. I need to know instantaneously. This needs to be... All right. I can sleep easy tonight. All right, good.
All right.
Check that one off the list.
Yep, I'm mentally checking that off the list. Now, I don't know exactly what Connor is doing, but I'm going to do something that
I'm hitting bugs.
Very unintended. I'm just going to go up here and do this. Normally, you are not supposed to reach this area the way in which I did it. To explain why that works, Tiny has weird physics. Basically, that's pretty much it. Anytime you do that little animation cancel that I just did, Tiny can just kind of like defy gravity temporarily. It's very, very strange. And it allows us to skip the move that is normally required to climb up here. And the only issue with it is you have to go at like this weird angle, and if you get the angle wrong, Tiny will just not move forward. Oh,
there's probably a more like technical
super benefits that people have developed over the years because of tag anywhere. Because normally, getting Tiny up there doesn't really mean anything. You need a different Kong to actually, do the thing. But
there's probably like a more
little swap and swap.
There's a little more technical and precise, like actual explanation as to what's going on there. I don't really care. I choose to believe that Tiny is like a practitioner of magic of some sort and just kind of channels some anti-gravity for no particular reason.
Yeah, despite what Kuiper said earlier about how, like, from a pure speed standpoint, yes, you would like to be Donkey the entire time in this game, but the other Kongs have their usages. For sure. Like Diddy and Lanky are actually the two fastest swimmers. Tiny lets you go up slopes and whatnot. Chunky, despite how the DK rap would make you believe, is actually the best backflipper in the world. So you can do really cool stuff where you can like do a backflip with I guess that's a bad example I was about to use. But you can like backflip with some, swap to another Kong.
He has really long arms.
He has really long arms. Yes, that's a better way to describe it. Wow. Let's just...
Oh, boy. Wow. Okay. I really want more information. I really want more, we talked about it before. We're looking for these hints. Certain levels actually have different requirements to get all of your information. There are levels, like the one we just got into a little bit ago, which was Frantic Factory. Factory has, depending upon like, certain things like where you spawn, whether or not you have certain starting moves in your settings enabled or not, most levels have a pretty open you can kind of get your information and your hints pretty quickly. Forest is one of those levels where a lot of these hints are locked behind gates that we can't get into unless we get like a gun, unless we get specific items, things like that. We obviously, you saw me earlier. I did a very, very long climb up a mushroom to get a hint. So depending upon what level you go into, the information that you're actually going to receive is going to vary. We're not guaranteed to go into a level and get all 5 of our hints. So when you have the opportunity to get another one, usually it's a good idea to do that. And I'm just being a little baby about this because
There's a lot of
again, I just don't trust if I can just grab this and do something like that. Okay, excellent.
perfect example of backflipping up with a Kong that backflips very high and then grabbing a ledge with a Kong that has very long arms.
Yeah, there are 2 of them.
Yeah.
Funny enough,
Both
Donkey.
Lanky and Chunky's arms are pretty good.
All right, I assume this is what Kuiper was doing earlier. Oh yeah, I expected
That's
this.
interesting.
Yep.
Yeah, so you can see the hilarity of the order he might have done this in.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that you can see the sadness that I had. Where I was like, well, I guess I'll leave. And then I left and I went, well, I guess I'll go back.
Yeah, I, on the other hand, went and did other stuff to, find information that led me to realizing that, oh yeah, this is probably here.
The Rock, you might understand what I'm getting at. Does that require a different move for logic
know what?
that I'm thinking?
Well, we'll do this is fun.
For that bonus barrel?
Yeah.
Yes.
Is that okay? They've both done it.
that bonus
What
barrel
moves-
requires
Here's
both
a way
vines
for me to ask
and
the
twirl.
question. What moves do you need for logic to do that barrel?
Okay, then
There's
I won't.
vines and twirl.
Okay.
Squirrel.
Okay.
So here's a really fun
Thanks.
thing that I'll show off. I'll give this away. So normally, to show you guys just how fast Donkey is, normally you need Lanky and a rank stand sprint to get this item. But Donkey rolls so fast that as long as you cut this corner pretty tight and you get up on top of this area before the timer runs out, yeah, the gate just doesn't shut and you can just go get that.
Yeah. It looks like it should not work, whatsoever.
Yeah,
It's like
it really
it's like
does. It looks like it shouldn't work, but
zero.
So I got a couple questions here that are meme related, unless we have something going on right now, like something big.
no.
Please ask.
Okay.
Hits with the memes.
Okay, just yapping here for a good cause down the line here. So first question I have, Connor, if you were to race in a color, let's say for a charity event for GDQ, so we have Kuiper in red, as Kuiper does. What color would you be?
I'd probably be yellow. Yeah.
Yellow. Okay, yellow.
Well
Okay,
done.
Yellow doesn't
bananas.
get enough love.
Yeah. Gotcha. And Kuiper, I'm gonna ask after I kind of want to see this take shape because again, it could raise money for charity, right?
Mm-hmm.
You should email the committee after for a possible incentive suggestion here because what I would give for a floor light of you and Connor, would have to be met before then, logistically, but imagine if we had 2 floor lights, one on Connor, one on Kuiper for this,
Okay, so this is an actually true story. So I want to say 2 SGDQs ago in Minneapolis, I was there and we were playing. Connor was there and Connor and myself and usually all of the other people that are attending GDQ will always get together and do a big, actually we'll do a couple of them usually. We'll do some races in the practice room. And if you watching at home are attending AGDQ, we welcome any and all people to come and watch and play along with us and learn. And it's definitely not supposed to be this insular thing. We welcome any and all people. If you're just getting into the randomizer, if you just want to watch some people play, we welcome anybody to watch us. But anyway, we were doing that. And I had two of the members of our community and someone that watches my stream periodically, her name was Ninja Chinchilla, came up to me and was like, Kuiper, I have something for you. And I'm like, what's that? And she pulls out an entire roll of red cellophane paper. And just stood in front of me and held it up and was like, now people know it's you. It was great. It was great. And I legitimately had people come up and be like, oh, okay, unironically, it's easier to recognize you because you have that on. It was very, very funny. So
that reminds me of when we had Void on. We had Void on, and you know how Void used to. Well, I think Void still streams in the black and white or the Game Boy camera or whatever.
He does.
It has like that same energy, right? So like, I'm trying to think of ways in which we could do like an incentive. Like I was thinking either like a floor lamp or something that like wouldn't make the stage too burdensome, right? But like it would raise money for charity. So like that's why I'm saying like you should email the committee and see if you can work on something like that, because I feel like money for a great cause could be raised here, right? But again, I didn't want to, suggest it without permission of the community, mind you. But anything we could do to raise money for charity, like that would be amazing. Plus, it's the first time, to my knowledge, it's going to be at a mainline. Like, and I am so happy to have you all doing this, by the way. I'm just saying, thank you.
it is. We are thrilled. I think I could speak for Connor as well. It is the fact that we waited so long and multiple of us, I mean, I've submitted multiple times. Connor, I know you've submitted multiple times to get Rando into GDQ. The fact that not only did it get in, but we're getting to do it as a race, I think is just super, super cool. And we would just want to make sure that we put on the absolute best show we possibly can. So there's a lot of things that we have planned for the run. I'm not going to give all of them away, but there might be some. They're not bits, because I don't do bits, but there might be some shenanigans that take place during the run. But yeah, I think I can speak for all four of us that I am just so proud and so happy for this community, for everybody that has put time into building this randomizer, building this community up, that we finally get to show just how fun and exciting this randomizer is. I'm just so happy. I when I saw Connor and I's names on the games list, I was just, I don't know. It's just.
Yeah, I was happy for both of you. Yeah, go ahead, please. No,
like,
Yappen's
this randomizer is so fun. It's like 2 years ago, I did the GDK64 no levels early at GDQ 2024, and since then, I have not done a single speed run. I have only been doing randomizer for 2 years straight.
Oh, the retirement speech.
I was going to say, Connor, when are you going to join us next at our at the Coliseum?
The retirement home is also the rando home.
The old geezers here. Join the club.
I mean, a lot of why randomizers have taken over so much of the speedrunning community is people ask this sort of stuff all the time. What if you could replay your favorite game? Like it's the first time. What game would that be? Stuff like that. And randomizers are kind of a way to do that. Like no two seeds will ever be the same. When you want to go play Donkey Kong 64, you don't know what you're going to be asked to do that day, what the logic of the seed's going to be. It's so enjoyable.
Well, what's crazy is that the game is almost just set dressing on a completely different game, especially in this randomizer in particular, where the hints are so integral and deep and so heavy on analysis. It's the DK64 is almost the set dressing on trying to figure out what's going on with your settings or your hints or whatever that you've conjured up, whatever nonsense you've signed up for.
Yeah.
Yeah, randomizers have this fun way of go ahead.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, let's do the thing.
Let's do another.
Yeah, I need to learn how to do
another really goofy thing. Let's do another really goofy thing with Tiny here. I am going to do it. Man, you need to do it so quickly.
Oh, that sound.
We're gonna try it one more time, and if not, I'll just do it the old slow way, like this. Oh no! Okay, come on. Oh my
One thing Kuiper didn't mention when he
getting up
mentioned,
there.
having a bunch of people with
Tiny, please.
with a race at GDQ, we also invite hecklers, and this is exactly where we need hecklers for, to specifically heckle Kuiper. Nobody else, just him.
Okay, listen.
And that is like a part of the rando, is that there will be these situations that come up where it's like, I haven't had to do this in over a year, and suddenly the situation is here, and it's like, I want to do it well, I know I've done it before, but it's so hard to keep up to date with every single little trick because it only comes up in like 1 in every 300 seeds.
And then on top of that, people are so inconsiderate as to find new tricks. Like, how dare they? They're making it even harder.
All right, you know what? We're going to go for this one. Yeah, very inconsiderate. Shout out to a member of the community, Aussie Spike, or Spike SSBU, who, like, every time I watch him, he like shows me a really like new cursed thing that he does, and I'm just like, Spike, I don't want to do that ever, and he just goes, you should, and it makes me sad. So yeah, I was trying to. You can probably kind of guess what I was trying to go for there. It's a very, very difficult. You have to kind of swap like 2 or 3 times in midair to get that to work. And like most tricks in this randomizer, I used to be able to do it. And then I started playing too much of settings that require you to not do that trick that I just tried ever. I am gonna try to do one thing that might be a little hard to do, but we're here for the GDQ preview race. Let's see if we can do this really, really cursed.
Oh God!
Strat. We're gonna go for this. We're gonna see if I can do this.
He's really underselling how cursed this one is. This one is, oh boy.
Yeah.
Spike your reaction.
It's really bad. This one's. Yeah, so to go over it, because I think it's fine if Connor knows he's going for this. You are supposed to have ponytail twirl as Kuiper right now. Yeah, right there, you can get that weird up warp. You're supposed to just jump over to a little ledge that gives you a mini monkey barrel and then ponytail twirl across. Yeah, if you go down and instead you go all the way around, you have just enough crystals to be able to, if you do it optimally, get all the way back to this cave to look at these like 2 checks coming up.
But if you have ponytail twirl, you can do what I just did instead.
Yes, but if you do have ponytail. Listen,
all right, okay.
Here's the intended way.
I wanted to do it the swag way, though. It's all right, it's fine. It's cool that you have PTT and I don't. And we got to so here's the way you're supposed to do it. Here's the way you might choose to do it in randomizer. So that was cool. I'm happy that you got that the way that it's intended. Also, I'm really sorry. The song that is currently playing right now just makes me laugh when I listen to it for no particular reason.
Which one do you have on?
It's the do 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 do. I don't want to say the words. Yeah, I don't want to say.
Song,
I don't want to say. I don't want to say what it is because it's GDQ and we're here for the game's done quick. Yeah, whatever.
The problem is Kuiper and I are gonna have to go through and come up with PG lyrics to all the stupid songs we've sung during the hundreds and hundreds of songs we've done of this.
Impossible.
That's a great segue into. This is a great segue into shouting out the custom music. The custom music. The music makes the rando, and oh my god, there is just so much. There is a trove. I can't even call it an album because it's a whole. It's a whole store of tracks that have been lovingly converted by dozens of composers to make incredible custom music of basically every video game under the sun.
Yeah, I was gonna say, LaRock, you might know better than I do. Last time I checked, there was 1,900 songs that have been ported into the randomizer.
Right.
Let me just go get the actual number.
Yeah, I want to say it's close to 1,900, which is incredible that many.
1,923.
There you go. See.
Holy butts.
All right, let's see if we can do another cool little tiny strat here. This one is way easier. Virtually anybody other than Spike can do this one.
I don't. This slow. I keep getting to the top and falling down, dude. It's bad.
I can't right now. I'm sorry.
Listen, okay, there may or may not have been some times where Spike and I do a race, and I do a thing first try, and then he doesn't, and then I win, and then everyone in his community accuses me of cheating, and
Which
it's
is
okay.
true.
It might be
right.
true.
That's
Could very well
right.
be true. Could very well be true.
All right, guys, you looked at like a couple levels of you guys looked at a couple levels worth of hints. Can you get a vibe check on your hints? How you feeling about them? Good,
Yeah, I was
bad?
about to ask.
I don't know what to do right now. So I'm kind of just like, I know what to do, but it's kind of like I think right now I just kind of I feel like I need potassium is how I feel currently.
Wait a second. I just had a thought. Kuiper, were you the one who ate the banana during Donkey Kong? I'm trying to remember. I've had 130
Yes.
of these episodes, and I'm trying.
Yes.
You were?
I
Okay.
was on-
That's what I thought.
I was on an episode with you, and I had a very, very old, very, very unripe banana, and I brought it on stream and I ate it before the seed started. I'm pretty sure that was like the point where I stopped being good at the randomizer. I don't think
That
I've ever
is the
recovered.
apex. The downfall of the skill level was
I
right
think so. Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
So I need to bring Kuiper a green banana before the run at AGDQ then. Like the greenest, I mean, a green banana in January in Pittsburgh is going to be, that's going to be hard to find.
That'll be hard to find for sure.
I guess as long as it's not like gross, I'll have to settle for that maybe. But I always bring bananas though. Like potassium, by the way, stay hydrated and make sure you stay well nourished at these events, y'all. It's important. But anyways, I'm gonna try and see if I can find like a not gross banana. And Connor, if you want one too, I'll offer. But you know. I'm still getting,
I'll
and
take
I don't
one.
want you to be like, I don't want you to be like, what the heck, Sky? We're not that well acquainted.
That would be honestly, if we were up on stage and you just like walked up and just handed Connor a banana during the run, that'd be pretty sick.
I mean, I would do it with staff permission, you know. It's always important to make sure.
Right.
If staff's
is that
cool
a
with
banana?
it.
You need to take that back.
Oh, I need to do what I want to do. That's right. Mixing up the settings.
Oh,
Messing them up.
actually,
Heck. Yeah. Everyone,
Don't do that.
I think
Stay
I know where I
hydrated.
need to go after this.
Actually, you know
the
what?
hints have clicked in my brain.
I
They have? Well, that's good. That makes one of us.
Well, one part of the 20 things we still need to beat the seed has clicked.
yeah. So if anybody's
I was a bit of a
They're
question.
nowhere close to beating the seed. They need
we're
5,000 more
not.
things.
Okay, so what happened? Okay, you.
It was perhaps a leading question when I asked you a vibe check on the seed, because my vibes on these hints looks, in a word, not good.
Yeah,
good.
it's just sort of, there's a lot of Kong hints, which,
Yeah, the Kong
I
hits
think we know
are
what's going on there.
for sure. So
Oh, that's my favorite. That's my favorite when you stumble across
right, cool.
a slam switch that's blue and you don't
right.
have blue slam. That's just my favorite.
Yeah, I'm just breaking them now, just in case.
Just love that.
Oh my.
Makes everything better when your best
yeah,
laid
now you
plans
need to
of
go
perhaps I
this
can
way.
maybe do this check. Nope, you're missing a move. Unlucky.
there, for a long time, the absolute the thing that would happen to everybody was, I'll do this way. So that little ground pound I just did right there. In this game, there are 3 separate strengths of a ground pound. There's green slam, there's blue slam, and then there's red slam. And depending upon what level you're in and where that level falls in the whole intended level order and stuff like that. So whatever level 7 happens to be in level 5 and level 6. I don't know why I said those numbers out of order. That was weird.
I'm max confused.
The slam that you are yeah, I know, it was weird. The slam that you are intended to have for the level I'm in currently is green. But when I go into, say, level 7 again, which was factory, all of the switches will be red, which means I need to find 2 more additional slams in order to check anything that is slam locked in that level. So it kind of becomes a little bit of a, certain things, certain slams can only be in certain places. It's a nice like process of elimination thing, but at the same time, how did I not? Okay, there we go.
Did I see that right?
Yeah.
Right?
An old,
did I see that right?
An
Is that
old,
what I thought it was?
An old fellow.
Oh no.
Oh, was that? Oh.
Ooh.
Wait a minute.
Okay. Interesting.
Okay. All right. Now have that.
I'm also going to give a shout out to the Soul Calibur 2 music on Connor's side right now. That's
Ooh,
super
yeah.
sick, nasty.
All right. So I'm
Again,
going to
the
do
music right now is
something.
really good.
I'm going to do another thing. And again, I don't necessarily know if this is required or not, but I want to do this just to kind of provide a talking point for how this randomizer works. So we talked about tag anywhere, and that tag anywhere is on. But an interesting thing and an interesting quirk about the rando is tag anywhere is not in logic. And by that, I mean, in order for me to do this check that I'm currently doing, I need Grape Shooter because this is a lanky check and I need to shoot these enemies down. However, I can obviously just swap to Donkey and use Coconut Gun to shoot all these enemies down. This is not in logic. This is not what the game intends for you to do. So it's kind of one of those things very similar to some of your, really famous like out of logic tricks in like OOT with like ground jumping, going into Dodongo's cavern as adult and stuff like that. It definitely provides. That's hilarious.
That's hilarious.
It definitely provides some logistical like barriers, but at the same time, it just makes a lot of sense most of the time that like, okay, if I get something on this check, I know that the game is expecting me to have Grape Shooter in order to do it. So yeah, just kind of one of those things that, at first glance, I'm sure people are probably like, well, why wouldn't you just want to make that like on by default? Trust me, you do not want tag anywhere on logically. That would be a nightmare.
It's a lot more logically to have to think through. Yeah.
Yes. A lot
What's that
more.
doing there? What is that doing there?
Okay, that's fun.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Okay.
So who dealt this one again? Who vetted this one?
I don't even know. Chudos just mysteriously sent this to us and was like, "Here you go." I didn't really get much else.
I did 10,000 seeds and I found the worst possible one.
I believe the culprit has fessed up in chat. I believe it is one Alta Biscuit has confessed to having been as well.
Okay, now
That man knows a turd when he's seen it.
all right, now,
Well,
yeah, I know for sure that this is terrible. Now, this is going to be really bad. Like,
Oh, well, yeah.
We're an hour in and I feel like you both have nothing.
Oh, it's already been an hour.
You have
Huh.
none of the things you need to be.
Can I give a shout out to Alta Biscuit? Alta Biscuit ran this at PAX East last year. That was one of the first times it was accepted into a GDQ based event, and Alta did slay it. So I just want to say, like, Alta, thank you so much for. Yeah, Alta laid the foundations for this being at GDQ. So Alta, way to go. We had a wonderful time, by the way, being on your couch, just being like, I laughed. I'll say with, not at. I left with Alta the entire time because there were definitely some moments.
roll the tapes back. Roll the tapes back. I want to see. I bet Sky was laughing at Alta. I want to see the proof. Oh, that's really funny. Oh, that's really
Could you
funny.
turn to the right again real quick?
Yeah, here. You want to see it? Yeah, that's
Thank
really
you.
funny.
Yeah.
Oh.
All right, that's all
Yeah,
I need.
that's real funny.
With that, I'm going to go feed my dogs. I'll be right back.
Okay, all right. Okay, all right, okay. Connor, are you sick of reading hints for Chunky Phase yet?
Yeah, and Kongs. So you can do something out of logic here to see what this. Oh, okay. See what that was.
Oh.
I'm gonna do this now.
Oh, take a look at that. Why don't you?
Dude, LaRock
jeez.
laughing is just like nightmare. Like, oh
geez.
no. What is he laughing?
Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez, guys.
We are to the point, by the way, we do need to take a break like soonish.
Yes.
We don't have to do it like this second, but when you all have a chance, a break in action, both of you,
Yeah.
just let me know. Let me know.
Good. Yeah.
Yes.
Are you?
Let me read. I think there's like 2 hints. Let me read these 2 hints.
Okay.
And then I will happily take a Oh,
We've been kind of beating around the bush, reading these hints. We're all waiting for the other shoe to drop, and the other shoe kind of dropped when we read that there's something we need in Helm. We saw it. We all saw it coming, but here we go.
Right.
We got to figure something out about it.
I am ready to pause. I can pause.
Okay. All right. So we're going to go to 3, 2, 1, pause. And again, I do want to thank Kuiper Don't Care and Connor75 for being here. Please be sure to follow both of these fantastic. Welcome back to Random Number Generation. We are here with Kuiper and Connor, and we also have Spike and Larock on commentary. This is Donkey Kong 64 randomizer.com. And this is the season 4 setting. So we are going to get right back into it, and I cannot wait to hear what y'all's thoughts are about the seed so far. So without further ado, please, on your count, Larock.
Got him in on 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
All right.
From 64, if we really had to burn some.
Oh my gosh, Spike.
I'm gonna go in there as him.
That's right. That's right.
Causing
We'll
problems.
save that bit for GDQ. We'll do it there. Yeah.
What? Whoa, hold on. I don't. Listen, I'm not the guy doing bits out here. Okay. No bits.
Wait,
allowed.
we're gonna get to do this again at AGDQ?
Oh my
What?
God.
Oh my
If you haven't
god.
checked out the schedule already, the
changing
AGDQ.
their minds.
Wow.
Kuiper. Oh my god, Dad.
Oh my God, Dad. Oh, by the way, while we were on break, I found Donkey Kong. I cut his head off, and now I'm wearing it on my head.
What? Oh, that sounded violent for a second. I was like, what? And then I looked at it. I'm like, oh yeah.
I hope we don't get demonetized.
I hope that humor
Don't worry,
read.
it's
I
fine.
hope that humor read. Yes.
Yeah.
He's looking more
hopefully
red than
don't
you.
worry,
I gotta
he's
say.
okay. He's fine.
You sure?
look at him.
Did
He's
you
red
also
there,
turn
see?
him red? Is that just?
I mean, look at him on my screen right now. He's red.
Yeah.
Look at him.
He's covered
naturally
in the
red, or-
blood of his foes.
No,
What
that's
if we
see.
violent.
what if we get shirts with Donkey Kong's face wearing a Kuiper hat?
Dude,
Okay, I'm gonna do this next check. Not the intended way, and do it the speedrun way, just for fun.
Yeah.
Oh,
do it.
baby, let's see it. Do the thing. This is so funny. 'Cause you got,
Oh my
still got it.
gosh.
He still got it.
Payout. Look at
Huge
the payout.
prize.
He gets a melon.
He's just doing that to prove that speedrunning isn't dead yet, despite the best efforts.
I still know how to do
it.
a couple things from the speedrunning.
Despite the
days.
best efforts of the Shadow Cabal of DK64randomizer.com, speedrunning, it's not quite dead.
The shadow
Yeah.
ball.
DK64randomizer.com. I can put that in the chat. Right here.
Did you say DK64randomizer.com?
DK64randomizer.com. Right there. Yeah. DK64randomizer.com.
Right there.
That's crazy.
If you want to try
Literally
this
right there, you
randomizer
have
out for yourself, you can go to that website. It will give you all the information you need. And if you are one of those people that's like, well, I never played this game before. I didn't have it as a kid. I don't really know how I would fare in the randomizer. Guess what? Neither did I. I had zero experience with this game as a kid. I didn't own it. I never played it. I literally just jumped in because I thought it looked fun. And at this point now, it's been, 4 years almost, potentially, that I've been playing this randomizer. I haven't gotten any.
4.
4,
Wow.
correct. Yeah, it's been about 4 years. Now, I will say this. I haven't gotten any better at it. I'm still bad at it.
How does one
nevertheless-
measure that? How do you measure that though? Like, is there like
I just base it off of what my chat says, and my chat usually is just like, Kuiper, you're washed. And I'm like, I mean, okay, I guess. I don't know.
what kind,
Very supportive, fun-loving community.
yeah, I was gonna say, what kind of support is that?
Oh, that's the type of support that I get.
The community is however the streamer breads it to be. That's all I'm saying.
That is no. Honestly, yeah,
So
I can't
true.
blame anyone. I
Yeah.
can't blame anyone other than myself.
It is
to
a
be totally honest.
representation of you as the content creator.
And
That
you
is-
as a person. They hate you.
Yeah,
Everyone is dunking on you at all times.
That is very true.
Okay.
We've all been on enough corners of the internet to know that is just the truth.
Dang.
Do I have to? Oh
my gosh.
God.
Sky,
So, yeah,
Sky,
what I
let's
just
take
saw
yours,
there
for
sort of
example. Does your
suspected that-
community, do they all find farts funny?
Oh, absolutely. If you don't find farts funny, I mean, you kind of stick out like a sore thumb in my community. I'm just saying, which is hilarious because like every time someone laughs at a fart joke, Oz just like looking at me like I'm so above that, and I'm just like, oh, whatever.
Guess what, Sky? It's time for a
Talking
big
about
old
farts and
dump.
Sore thumbs. I was about to make a terrible joke, but anyway.
Now me and Spike, me and Spike are like two peas in a pod. We'll get in a voice chat, and if the word fart doesn't get uttered at least like 10 times, something went wrong that
10
day.
times?
You know.
Listen, when
That's
your
so
butt
often.
makes noise, it's funny.
Oh God. Okay.
Atlanta.
All right. Okay.
The shoes just keep
That's-
dropping, don't they? It's crazy.
That's a thing that I need to do.
Yeah, there hasn't been one mild-mannered hint in this scene. All of them are like, well, that's terrible. Now, what if every single one of them was terrible?
I still don't have a. We're over an hour in, and I still don't have a move with the two Kongs we started with.
Alta,
oh.
I'm looking at you. This is your fault, Alta.
I was
Now
like, that's
now I
okay,
do.
okay, there's one.
Now I do.
Okay,
What?
see? Randomizer 101, you start complaining, and I have to use the word complain, we're on GDQ. You complain about it, it manifests itself.
Sky,
Yeah.
I need you to understand something, and LaRock and Spike,
What?
they can vouch. That's all I do is complain. Like,
Right.
that's
really
all I
fun.
do.
And not annoying.
They say the man does not care, but he does complain.
It's almost
true.
like it would be a bit. If I did bits, which I don't do bits, but if I did do bits, that could potentially be a bit. Oh, that's where you got that from. Okay, cool. You were here like a half hour ago.
Yeah.
See,
makes sense 'cause
I was.
Kuiper's new name next week, Kuiper Does Complain, coming to a Twitch stream near you.
Yo, that's a real good alt for you to have. That's a real good alt stream.
Oh, I just realized I never marked these because I'm using two separate trackers. That's really funny. Okay, that's that. And then this one's that. And then, oh, thank God I'm buying 17,000 things. And then this was that. And then this was that. And that was this.
Yeah, there is
and then
a
that was-
genuine skill to knowing, like,
Yeah.
not only, you need to write down your hints, but you have to know, like, where, like, when to fit them in without dropping any gameplay.
Yeah, also knowing what needs writing down, which is to say more. More is better. Write down more, because the one thing
Correct.
you don't write down, and this is going to happen if you ever played, anyone who has ever played DK64randomizer.com will tell you they have a horror story of the one time, the one thing they didn't write down was the one thing they needed to remember, and it blew everything up.
Well, yeah, I've gotten to the
that
point
would
where
never
I'm
happen.
writing down like where I see trough and scoff portals, where I see easy golden bananas, where I see a banana fairy, because that stuff like will be helpful later on. In some
Wait a second. You write notes down because, like, I swear, the older I get, the less notes I write down. I don't know if the rest of y'all in the call here or anyone in the chat, like, doesn't write notes the older they get or, like, the more they do something. I am terrible at writing notes down. I'm just like, I'll remember this later.
The more I've played this randomizer, the more I write down, because the more I realize that
true.
like this information could be helpful later, and I will forget it because I'm just talking to my Twitch chat.
Smarter than me, because I'm just like, Go ahead.
Definitely, I'm of the party that I just have everything written down automatically for me. Like, so I have my own tracker that myself and Spaghetti Code, my moderator and one of the people that does a lot of the music rando, him and I helped make it. And by that I mean I just come up with the ideas and he codes it. Every once in a while, I'll just hit him up and be like, hey, can you make this like auto trackable? And he'll usually reply with, you just don't want to write things down. And I'm just like,
And he's right.
And he's right. Like he is absolutely correct.
You whippersnappers and your technology. Back in my day, there was a time when I took notes by hand.
Well, yeah, I was actually about to say that. I'm glad you said something about that. So my first form of writing notes, Lack Attack, I believe, again, another old fart speedrunner like myself. Sorry, Lack, you know it's true. We did Z1R, Zelda 1 randomizer, and I got, he gifted me a dry erase board. Well, that's the other problem is, anybody ever write something down and you can't read it? That doesn't work for randomizers, because now...
This is so
an incredible
helpful.
location.
This is so
That
helpful.
is
what
an
I just
incredible
found.
location. Good. Oh my.
Right.
Get that
Shouts to
done.
Vanilla.
Yeah, let's just
Oh,
go do it.
shout out to
Oh, my
Vanilla.
goodness.
What does that mean?
Don't worry about it.
When you see it, you'll know.
Wait for it.
Connor's a braver man than I.
I had one more thing to say about
I've
the
never
notes
not
conversation.
shot them.
When I first met Rydog at a GDQ and I saw his notebook and the notes he was taking, I was like, oh my god, like
Okay,
that kid had serious problems with the note taking, and I was like, we need to get you on digital notes, because writing things down in a notebook is just not
Shout
gonna
out.
fly with this randomizer. You need to be organized.
This is a computer.
Shout out to Rydog. Rydog, that book, that thing is a tome. That thing is like, he's got stuff in there from like years ago, and you read it and it's like, what does this even say? You ever seen like one of those like, if you have anybody that worked in like the food industry, like a waitress or waiter or a bartender or anything, you read their like their writing in their books, and it's like, how do you discern what this says? And Rydog's like, I know what all this means. And we're just like, this is, please, just use a tracker, man. Please.
It's good,
We're
because if
begging
anyone
you.
ever finds his notes, they can't cheat off him. They'll have no idea.
That is
Well,
true.
then you get the double bad where it's like me. I not only do I have bad penmanship, but then I do shorthand. So now I have shorthand and bad penmanship at the same time, and it's like, just forget it. Why am I even writing at this point?
This is gonna turn into, okay, so I use shorthand for everything. And the way that I abbreviate shopkeeper items that are hinted is that I use the first two letters of a Kong's name, then the first two letters of the shopkeeper's name, and then a 2-letter code for what the level is. I am not going to say what happens when I get something that is hinted on a funky, chunky shop. Because we are currently on the GDQ stage.
Right?
But if you could put your imagination to what you think it might be, you might be correct. So, you know, it's fine.
That's strange. Nothing comes to mind. That's unbelievable.
I mean, just take out a chat that's not, don't type this in chat. I don't want to see anybody get timed out, but just take Kuiper's style there and just see what happens when you do that.
Just take chunky Kong, the abbreviation, and anyway, we're gonna be on the GDQ stage on Wednesday.
One time only, never again.
Oh my gosh.
Honestly,
Make it count.
If anyone is
It might not even be one time.
Honestly. Yeah, if anyone is ever going to get the cane off the stage, you're looking at him. So,
That's right.
No, don't worry, mods. I'm not encouraging them to put anything bad in chat.
No, it's fine. It's
Don't
fine.
worry. You all know. I've been on here for 6 years. I know. I get it.
Get out of the way. That guy is a jerk. Okay. That guy's a big old jerk.
Connor, you got any funny shorthand stories like that where you're trying to write something down and you're just like, what happened here?
Oh yeah.
What's your yeah, go ahead.
I'm trying to think of specifics. Sometimes, like even right here, like I'm looking at my notes that I've taken for this very race, and it's like there are so many words that are spelled wrong. Like I just write them like close enough so that I know what the word means. But if any of you were to see my hints right now, there's so many misspellings.
The last 3 times I've needed to note down the Thornvine Barn, I've spelled it wrong in different ways each time. It's just I just need to get the word on the page as fast as possible and then keep going.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, the same thing is to be said. And Kuiper, by the way, can we give a big old shout out again to we're going to be doing a lot of shout outs tonight. I'm full of love for just everybody here, just doing their best here leading up to AGDQ. Just a lot of talent here leading up to Awesome Games Done Quick coming up in about a month as of this recording. Kuiper's going to be hosting, and it's someone who has hosted a ton for Games Done Quick events. I am so proud of Kuiper. It's very difficult to get past the audition process, to get up there. So I just want to say congratulations, Kuiper, before I tell this story that might frighten you here. It's just one of those things where, like, if you read a donation and it's like, you know, you're trying to make sure you do things efficiently and your mouth is going and you're reading and everyone does a great job of like making sure everything's good. Sometimes you have to make sure you don't say something you're not meaning to say, right? And you're reading through these so quickly, and you know how it is, Kuiper. You had the audition process, so it's just one of those
I'm sure Kuiper won't have this problem at all.
Actually, it's honestly a miracle I got through the donation because I can't read. I know I've done like a pretty good job of hiding that. I don't know what any of these words mean. So yeah, no, it's impressive that I made it through without being able to read. I definitely getting to be not only in Sky, you know, thank you very much for doing it. You didn't have to do that, but thank you.
Of course.
Strangely, I was like somehow, I was somehow more nervous about doing the hosting audition than I was the game itself. Because like, I mean, and I talked about it earlier, Connor and myself, we've submitted Rando a number of times. I knew kind of like what I wanted to do, what I wanted to say, and what I wanted to talk about. But yeah, for hosting, it's definitely like you're basically blind going into it. You have absolutely no idea what they're going to ask you to do, what they're going to ask you to say. And I was definitely like surprisingly nervous. And obviously, you know, I have a background in acting and theater and stuff like that. And Spike and I have talked about this in the past, that those are like the very few times where I get nervous. But it's a good kind of nervous, right? Because you're nervous because you care. You're nervous because you want to do well. And I definitely have had that thought about getting to perform this game on the GDQ stage. That's hilarious. That I just want it to be a good run. I want both of us to play well. I want the audience to be engaged. I want you all to be engaged. I want it to be a good time. And I also, and this is the most important thing, I want there to be a lot of donations coming in for a very wonderful charity, the Prevent Cancer Foundation. That's the most important thing. If people are entertained enough that they want to donate during our run, that is the thing that I care the most about. So
the second most important thing is watching Connor get chased around by a guy with a club and a mine cart while
Absolutely.
The duality of DK64randomizer.com.
What is happening over there?
Is that like a
Things and
line card
stuff.
enemy? I guess. Yeah.
It doesn't look like Connor's having a great time over there. I mean, just my assumption, Connor. It doesn't look like a fun time.
As I said, everything is random. It's crazy.
Oh God, what did I buy? Oh God. Okay.
That's a great question, brother. I have no idea. Good luck.
It was that. Okay. I remember.
But yeah.
Pepperidge Farm remembers.
Ooh.
They remember.
Thank you, Spike. I will say this. You know, Spike and I have been friends for a long time. I can always rely on Spike laughing at my stupid jokes. Like, it definitely helps the morale when I'm like, I'm going to say something that I think's really funny and no one else will, and then I just get the solid like the one laugh from Spike. It really helps. It helps the morale.
Yeah, that's gonna get me through the night.
That's good. I don't even need to eat dinner right now. That's enough.
Right, I was thinking about making a tuna fish sandwich, but now screw that. Petford Farm, they'll know.
Catch my own tuna. All right, so how many?
No.
Sky. I'm thinking.
What? Yeah.
I'm thinking it might be close for me at least. It might be getting close to some dumpage potentially.
My favorite part.
We might be doing some dumpage. I don't know. We'll see. We're still in the process of kind of like feeling out, you know, feeling out what direction we're going to be going eventually. I also just want more information. And I think this is my last bit of information that I'm going to need, I think. Oh, God.
Gotcha.
But there
Also,
might be coming. So get ready.
During the run proper, how much are you and Connor going to keep information from each other? Like, is this going to be like pretty hardcore? You don't want to know what's going on? Is there going to be like a partition? No, nothing like that.
It's
Okay, I was
kind of
curious.
like this. I feel like
It's
this is a
gonna be like
good
this,
level
yeah.
of, some stuff like, we'll have to, it's hard to keep a secret, but yeah.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
I'm actually going to have just a mirror set up behind my screen that just shows me what he's doing.
This is good.
Oh, my gosh.
So that I could just be like, oh, man, I don't know what to do. Oh, time to go over
counterbalance
here and check
this?
thing. Oh, wow, it's coconut gun. Wow.
To counterbalance this, though, I will also be actively feeding him false information, so he'll not know what's true or false.
There it is.
True.
I
The
would
Rock
much
will be-
prefer the approach where you're like, what'd you get for number 1?
Oh, yeah. Did you put down? I have a lot of C's. I don't like that. There's too many C's in a row.
Dude, that was always the worst when you were cheating. Not that I ever did, but when you were cheating in school and you looked over, you were like,
you were cheating
oh,
in school.
God, they're as dumb as I am. We're the smart kids. You just sat in the wrong place that day at school.
When you cheated at school, not if.
Speaking of school, I thought of another funny story of, taking notes relating to this game. In grad school, I was teaching a statistics class where I'm like live coding in front of, students. And there was this problem where one of the variable names had to do with gallons of milk. And like with my DK64 brain, multiple times I would accidentally type galleon into R while coding live in front of my students. And I'm like, what do they think I'm writing right now? I'm like, oops, accidentally wrote galleon instead of gallon because who like none of them
You be
probably know what
conscripting him into your
galleon
pirate
is.
crew, matey.
He's going to slowly start planting in their brain DK64randomizer.com.
Yeah.
So wait a
Over stream.
second.
Oh, wait, but this
Yeah.
is back in undergrad or grad.
Yeah.
I was thinking, like, is it now?
Well, I was going to say, you said
you've been speedrunning DK64, not randomizer.com for how many years now?
Yeah.
I'm going to hit 11 years soon.
Wow. Let's go.
Since I started. I know, I was a child when I started, and now it's weird to be like one of the old ones.
One of the old ones.
So did you say you taught, Connor?
Yeah, so I do not stream full time. My background is in statistics, and I taught some statistics in grad school.
Okay, so we have 2 theater people in here. I also used to teach before I streamed. I taught freshman comp. So we have two college, because I taught college for a little while before I got into streaming. So we have 2 theater people, 2 college people. LaRock, what's our tiebreaker?
Good old computer science.
Yo.
Oh, okay.
Hooter shines.
So somebody's got to code this
Computer science.
monstrosity. So
Oh, the shot of a lifetime.
Oh
Then
my
I should be
gosh. I didn't know
charged
you could reach that either. Dude, I'm learning so many things here. Mostly
I
on
should be
Connor's
charged
side.
by
So
accident.
that was good.
I guess that's why our writing isn't that great, because when you teach, your writing tends to fall off. I see this with us writing too. This is why we have to use computers, because it's something that happens.
you want to talk about writing falling off? The last time I wrote something down, I have no idea. Like, it just doesn't need to happen when you're on a computer all day. It just,
Right. And
Right.
every once in a while, the only thing I've had to write with my hand, as opposed to with something else, over the last 20 years of my life, has only been the however many letters are in my name. I was about to give a number, but I was like, I shouldn't say that.
Wait, right? What's
Just
your,
for signatures.
Oh, okay.
I am stuck. You said write with your hand. You write with your feet? Like, what else?
That's what I'm saying.
We'll talk about that when we're not on GDQ, because I have several questions.
That's right, Poppy. That's right.
That's
Oh
right.
my gosh.
Every time Dad has to write a check, people get really confused.
Another day at the bank for me.
When I start taking my socks off.
Oh, he wore the long socks today. Oh, God.
Oh, wait, what did I buy? Oh.
What did you buy?
Uh-oh. Wait.
Ow.
Uh-oh. Oh, that's what I bought. Okay.
Yeah, I'd say that's pretty important, Chief.
Yeah, I would say that's pretty important. Because that needs to be. Okay, whatever.
This is getting to the point where it's like there's so many hints written down, and it's like, what do I need to go chase?
Yeah.
Now, see, this is where writing stuff down comes to our advantage. We don't have to do that. We just go on instinct, you know?
Now, I will say that my job involves, without getting super specific, I watch football for a living. I don't need to get into specifics.
That's
People
so cool.
here don't care.
Oh, heck yeah.
People here don't care. But I actually, a lot of our stuff is computerized, but when I am just like on my own time, like taking notes about like, teams and stuff like that, and like going over a game and I will handwrite my notes. Primarily just because it sticks better in my brain if I do it that way. So I have various like tomes underneath my desk in the drawers underneath where my desk is that just have like notepads filled with like very out of context, doesn't make a lot of sense abbreviations regarding like various football teams and games. And I don't know, like when it comes to randomizers, I definitely writing things down and like taking notes is obviously like a good way to keep it in your brain. But I joked earlier about how like I can't hit this balloon. I joked earlier about like always wanting things auto-tracked. There is something to be said about when you have to manually put something into a tracker, it tends to stick in your brain a little bit better sometimes. I've already mentioned him before, but shout out to member of the community, Aussie Spike. We call him Aussie Spike. Spike _ SSBU. He does not auto-track things for that exact reason. He manually puts in everything that he finds because it just helps him remember it better. So yeah, it's just kind of like, that's one of the really cool things about randomizers is there's no right or wrong way to do anything effectively. You kind of just figure out what works for you, what setup works for you, what trackers work for you, what information you think needs to be written down, what information you don't think, you could just kind of remember it. The options are always available, and we have so many different resources that you could use for DK64randomizer.com. There's a ton of different trackers, a ton of different resources that some of them I've made, some of them other people have made. Our Discord has a variety of channels where you can ask questions about setup and logic and things like that. It's very, very cool. I'm rambling again because I'm hoping that I find something in here. I really hope that this is what I want it to be, which is a very
I'm 100% sure this is
thing.
what I want.
No.
Okay. Yeah, I think I know what you're doing, Connor.
I should have done this before. This was like actively in the front of my brain for like so long, and then it escaped my brain, but it came back.
You hear that one? You hear that one, team? I heard that one.
Did anybody follow Connor's mode of thinking there? Because I'm still trying to like get from point A to point B.
Oh, wait, why does it look? Oh, it's so not random.
Strange.
That made me sad. That was not what I was expecting. That was not what I was expecting to find there. Anyway. So
Yeah, I don't think I'm a fan of all the going chat. Are you ready in the chat? Hang on.
No, same, because Alta knows what's going on. So
Snap it in.
Yeah, I was gonna say, what's going on here,
Wait,
Alta?
what is going on? I think this
Is there like
solves everything.
I
there like a
guess
plan
what
now?
we're about to see.
Wait. This might. Actually, no. Now I'm second guessing myself.
It's got to be right. It has to be right. Like,
This
what
is
else could it
Alta's
be?
fault. This is all Alta's fault.
No, this
Messing with my
this doesn't
runners.
track with
why did I go out of first person?
the Mills hint. There's something else going on here.
Oh, it does. Doesn't it? This has to be.
There is nothing more unsettling than a basic Twitch smile in chat.
Oh.
I'm just saying, like,
Yeah, dude, that is violent
True.
when people
Yeah.
do that.
That's true.
yeah.
Oh.
What is that? Okay.
Okay,
That's,
this.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm trying to understand. There's probably
Okay.
stuff I didn't write down, but
uh-oh.
That
you
is not the
didn't write
color I
things
expected
down.
that to be.
I
at
see.
all.
That was not what I was thinking either. But
I
I think we
mean,
have
solves this
determined
problem.
Yeah. Then what the heck is that?
I would be very surprised if Connor didn't already do this.
Chat, don't do that. That's scary. Don't do that.
This is kind of an at-large area here.
Why is he smiling?
Yeah.
Oh no.
If Connor did do it, probably recently.
Huh? No, I almost said a bad
okay.
thing.
Too much.
I confused him. Aha.
Oh
Okay.
God. Okay.
So-
what do I do?
Super
now?
effective. Good one, Spike. We got him.
Oh no.
So I'm out of logic. Okay, so by doing that, when I did, I'm out of logic for a critical move that was technically required to do that thing. So now it did go backwards and think about where it could have been.
Am I about to be really sad? Okay, thank God. All right.
I don't.
All right. Okay. Sky,
I don't know. What?
Sky, I need you to know that I
What?
am sniffing this out. We're gonna figure it out.
All right.
Together.
Okay.
Round
Okay.
two.
We're gonna figure it out together.
We're going back to back.
I am afraid for both. I'm afraid for both of you right now because none of y'all look thrilled, and that concerns me. Like I'm trying to. Yeah.
Piper, I just want to know real quick when the mess up on that trick right there, was it because I distracted you?
No, it's because I went to the wrong gong last.
Oh. Okay.
I didn't
That is
know.
why that
Like,
happened.
can't you do it off any gong? Am I wrong?
There are, in my experience, some of the gongs you just get stuck on more frequently than others.
Sure.
I don't
Okay.
really know why. Also, Sky, this is for you. We're dumping.
Yes.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Big fat W's for dumps.
Now, how big of a dump is this, Kuiper?
This
Or is that?
This is what we call a classic 7 turd.
Okay. Okay.
Yep.
That's, can't believe I just said that.
The entirety of Burger King. Every chicken finger's coming out right here.
As long as it doesn't bounce off the freaking booth, the plastic booth, we're good.
Yeah. Boy, if people in chat, they don't know that story. They are so confused right now.
If you,
This is a good time, real quick. Hey, YouTube, if you don't know the context, go back and watch the past YouTube catch up on past
There
Hotfix
you
shows,
go.
special events,
There
and
you
GDQ marathons over on youtube.com/GamesDoneQuick.
Yeah, this is-
If
you
you're
need
watching
to-
this on YouTube, don't forget to like the video, subscribe, and turn on notifications to stay up to date with GDQ. And yes, that story is on the previous episode we have with Kuiper, so go check
I
it
was
out
like,
there.
it's y'all's fault for watching One Piece episode 533. Go back to the 300s. You'll figure that one out.
that's right.
That's right.
Oh, is this
That's
guy?
right.
Oh no! Get out of here, please.
I would like
Get
to
here.
take stock and just for those of you watching, just note down the time right now. Just note that down, that number, and remember, recall what Connor described his average seed length was. Just for
Yeah,
posterity.
Connor. I need like a little sign now. Yeah, Connor, for like in the back.
What am I?
Sarcastically, parentheses. Yes,
No, seed's almost done. Oh, we'll be done in 10 minutes.
I see.
All right. We got a prediction. A
No.
prediction there. That will be done. in-
Kuiper, no. I don't know my butt from my elbow about this. This ain't being done in 20 minutes, all right?
Oh my, I'm so glad this is the right
can you
level. I
imagine
was
if you had
worried.
butts on your elbows. Anyway, you didn't hear me say that.
Oh my gosh, look at the code.
I've literally
This
died, Kuiper.
RNG.
Yes, that's the name of the show. Congratulations.
Yeah,
We
it's
actually
over
got super
here.
lucky with this random. code here.
I can see the YouTube comments already. Sky, what?
I tooted.
What? Uh-oh. Well,
wanna
you're not
tweet.
playing Mario 3. You're not playing Mario 3, so that's fine. Like, it's okay.
Oh,
At least I
that
think it's
hit?
okay.
What? Where did that hit? That thing? I'm cheating.
Yeah, that made no sense. You should give those 10
That-
bananas back.
I don't know how that happened. I'm absolutely cheating. No clue how that happened. Anyway. Oh!
This
Three-dimensional
is, where
objects.
this is the makeup call.
All right, there we go. We're good. We're good. We got there eventually. All right, so now this is the point where I like to bring up that Spike made a comment earlier about how like Kongs, each kind of Kong has their own like specialty. Diddy and Lanky are the fastest swimmers, and you're probably wondering, well, surely like Lanky's the fastest swimmer, right? No, he isn't. Diddy is. So anybody out there that likes to think like Lanky's pretty much useless, right? The answer is yes. He pretty much he has a trombone, and that's
He shows
how
up on
useful he is.
Diddy's sick days. Yeah.
What in the world is that? At the top of a okay. I don't think I've ever seen that item from that angle. That was weird.
They added something new in.
There's only
that
one
was
of them.
very-
so
that was
that makes a
very
lot of
weird.
sense.
Okay, I'm
if I
so
like that or
glad that I looked at this certain thing earlier because I don't think I would have thought to come here at all had I not like seen this already. But now that
That'd been pretty bad. Yeah.
yeah, it's because there's a lot of options for what this move can lead to, but I think we're in a good spot now.
This is gonna give me
So- Okay. What do you get? What are you thinking here, Kuiper?
that just makes me think that I need to do a thing. Oh, that is what I, oh God. Okay. All right. That might be bad. That might be real bad.
Oh.
Yeah.
That might be real
Could be.
bad.
Good luck.
I mean, I have one of them, right? Do I have one of them? I lost count. How many do I have? Crap. None of them. Sick.
Do
All right,
you
cool.
need on these settings?
This is patched.
That's a problem.
I mean, oh, I actually don't know. I think it's just I didn't need to do that. I think it's just one. It's just one because these settings
Yeah,
aren't.
yours are the meme settings. Yeah.
It's not a meme. How dare you?
See, it's times like these where we really appreciate the fact that we're sitting in the comfy chairs, reclined. You need to watch these guys have to really sweat it out to figure out where is my last
Yo, nice.
item? Where's the
You see
last
that?
thing
That was
I
nice.
need? Just get over the finish line.
So
It's in here.
right now, LaRock and Spike, we're approximately, I know Connor was joking about being quote unquote almost done. Approximately, how far do you think we are from being done? Like realistically?
I don't know the numbers on Connor. I'm thinking he's pretty close. Maybe.
Really? Oh, you have so much faith in me.
Maybe. It depends.
I mean, normally with this like
there's a
gold
hurdle.
banana count, you know, I assume Kuiper's dumpage was to get to 45 for Galleon. So like,
Correct.
we're getting close to the 64 gold bananas, which when the seeds are nice, then you usually try and time finding all your important moves and get to 64 gold bananas around the same time, and then you beat the seed. But sometimes we get in the situation where we've collected 64 gold bananas, but we're missing something.
Oh, that helps.
I will say I could see a situation where the dump might have been premature. Because I think there might be a lot of extra searching happening this scene. Well, we'll see. I might be just, being a little suspicious, a little sussy in the
Yeah,
windows.
I'm wondering what we're talking about when
it
it comes to the dump. So obviously you need 64 golden bananas in order
dump.
to eventually beat this scene. And we're saying, why do they keep talking about the dump? What is the
Yeah,
dump?
someone just entirely new here. Why do they keep talking about pooping?
I have to go to the bathroom all the time when I watch Sky's show. Oh my God. So yeah, you need 64 golden bananas by the end. So all of these that are just the golden bananas or the pink bananas, whichever ones they're picking up, that's adding to the number at the bottom. Also, if they find blueprints, those also can be turned into snide and you get golden bananas back. Generally, runners will try to route it to where they dump all of those at the same time when they need to later on. But it's like Kuiper saying, sometimes you can prematurely dump and find out like, I had to keep searching for all these moves and I went way beyond 64. So I effectively just wasted my time. But again, that's an ebb and flow that you're feeling out throughout the course of a seed. This is a seed where they needed a lot of things to beat it. I don't know. Sky was asking. I think we can be lack of sweaty enough to ask this. Connor, by my count, do you need 2 moves minimum to beat the seed? Maybe 3 moves.
2. I think 2. Yeah.
I would tentatively pencil it in as 2.
2.
What was that sound I heard before Spike's question? I am trying to still figure that out.
Was it something in the game? Or
I don't know. No. I have 0 game volume.
Came from my mouth.
No, somebody was laughing. And I didn't know if there was some kind of game. If there was some kind of game knowledge that I was missing.
Little gigglings.
I just don't want to give anything away.
oh wait, it's definitely more than
Both
2.
players-
Actually,
Both players have collected all of their keys besides key 8. We can give people that. And we know key 8 will always be, at least on these settings, in their vanilla location. Also 07s in chat.
So Spike,
the,
I'm asking you because I am familiar with you, and this is at least, I think I'm like the least awkward person to ask this question. Why is taking a premature dump bad in this game?
Taking a premature dump can be bad in this game, potentially, because you invested all your time to get all these golden bananas. You invested extra animation time, and it's going to turn out, well, I ended up having to still look for all these moves and these keys and these Kongs for so much longer that I'm going to shoot. It's a sad day when you finish the seed. Oh.
okay.
oh,
Wait.
oh, that's not it.
Okay.
I would call that not ideal, I'm afraid.
Oh.
So I'll just say I'm going into Hideout Helm right now, even though I don't have 64 golden bananas. I want to, we know that something was hinted as being inside of Helm. So I'm going to go in there, see what the situation is, see if I can find that move. Another thing that was added to the randomizer is that you can view the instrument pads in Helm and then get a little hint that tells you where that instrument is. So I am missing quite a few instruments here, but fortunately we can go around and step on them. I mean, this one I have, so I'm going to do it. But the others, I will go around and look at them and see where they are.
Yeah,
Okay, I don't wanna rescind
the
my-
5 Kong rooms are required in order to get through it. You just have to go in and do one minigame barrel, then you're done with them.
Sure.
So that does mean you need at least those 2 Kongs and their instrument pad to open it up. You were going to say, Larock?
I don't want to rescind my claim that Connor is close, but
Yeah.
it is.
Don't.
It has become a little bit more tentative.
Yeah.
No, don't give him the satisfaction. No.
I choose. I'm just going to choose to believe. I'm going to choose to believe. I will give Connor the benefit of the doubt and not give Kuiper the benefit of the doubt. Kuiper is just, he's lost. He's never going to figure it out.
Oh no, I there's no way.
Hopeless, I'm afraid.
It's also going to be very funny when I do all 3 of these things or all 4 of these things, and it ends up just being that one. That'll be really funny.
As usual. It's always the last thing you do. Isn't that funny how that works?
Well, I
isn't
mean,
that
if it
like
wasn't the
how?
last thing you do.
Yeah,
That'd be
I was
weird.
gonna say. Yeah.
Well, that makes too much sense. We can't have that.
Now my brain
You
broke.
know what? I agree. That does make too much sense.
This is DK64randomizer.com after all. Nothing makes sense.
Okay, 64randomizer.com,
Let's
which
go
will
get
be,
some information.
will be on Wednesday for AGDQ, myself and Connor. Racing with Tudos, not Tudos. Tudos will be there. Tudos is one of the devs here. He's the one that gave us this seed. I'm mad at him. That's why his name came out of my mouth. But yeah, LaRock and Spike will be on our couch providing commentary for all of you. It's going to be a lot of fun. We hope that all of you get to check it out. And we're all just very excited having the opportunity to do this on the main stage GDQ. It's been a long-term goal of mine to get up there and perform for everybody. So I hope you all get to check it out. It's going to be a good time.
It's a big moment for Connor. He's picked up the information, the last little piece of information he needs, and he now needs to take that chunk of info, reconcile it with the small mountain of notes he's got over on the side, and figure out what is the exact check he is supposed to run to.
I mean, there's not that many checks in Jungle Javes with that.
Okay, well, if you go to the wrong one first, I will judge you, so...
Well, I mean, there's two,
exam.
But I think there's one that makes sense. There's two that make sense.
Oh, wait.
I feel like I know what this is going to be.
No, I kind of like the one.
This is going to be one of those.
There's one that's less likely. I think there's one that's obvious.
Yeah.
So I don't have 64 gold bananas yet, so unfortunately I can't go pick up key 8, but I have shut down the Blastomatic, so it's, it's already shut off for when I come back. So
and getting all the keys is what allows you to at least enter the K Rool fight. Now, in addition to that, there will be three phases of the 5-phase K Rool fight that you have to do in a random order. And each of those require different things. I think both players have figured out by this point, they're going to need to do the Donkey, the Diddy, and the Chunky phases. And within those, Donkey needs his Baboon Blast, Diddy needs Peanut Pop Guns and Rocket Barrel Blast, and Chunky's the one who actually needs the most moves at Primate Punch, Hunky Chunky, and Gorilla Gon. So some of this info that Connor is reading and playing towards is generally to get those moves that he is missing within that pool.
Yeah, I'm just only missing chunky moves. So it's all about following these hints that are path to chunky phase of K Rool. Because you need Primate Punch, Hunky Chunky, and Gorilla Gon.
Need quite a few of them.
Why do those sound like ice cream flavors, by the way? Sorry.
Hunky Chunky, I'm not convinced isn't an ice cream flavor.
Hunky Chunky. It's Chunky Monkey, right?
I mean, is it Chunky Monkey?
Yeah, let me look it up. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt. It was just something I was thinking about. Wait, that's an ice cream flavor, right?
It's ice cream flavor.
It is. Yeah, Chunky Monkey.
You like little walk that I'm doing right now?
How can you call him useless when he does that?
That's how I feel. That's how I feel right now. That's how my brain is doing. Okay, so you're all probably wondering, man.
So sorry, what were you saying?
Extra stuff. Oh, I don't even remember. It's fine. Everyone out there's probably wondering, man, why did Piper do all that extra stuff when he could have just went and done all these hinted things? And the answer is, yeah. That's the answer. Yeah. The answer is yeah.
Yep, been there.
Yeah, because now I can go do that, and then I can go do that, and then...
Oh,
yeah. All right. I'm going to sing the song. I can't do it. I have to resist.
Just so much dink.
Oh, dinky things. So much dink, dude.
She wants to know.
Uh-oh, I didn't do it. I didn't do it.
Another bucket.
Okay. All right, after.
It's another
She's got
bucket.
so excited, dude.
I will...
What?
Remember like an hour and a half ago when Piper was like, I don't like this seed because I saw this hint? This is why. We're here.
Gotcha. Yeah.
We
There's
made
so
it.
much blast coursing, dude.
Yeah,
I will say Kuiper, which by the way, again, please follow Kuiper and Connor. I cannot say this. Are you both on YouTube as well?
Yeah. I upload
Okay.
my rando seeds to YouTube because the YouTube viewers love it as well.
All right.
They
cool,
do,
cool.
man. The YouTube viewers love the rando seeds.
Yeah, I sure
Yeah.
am on YouTube. Yep, I do the same thing. I sure do. What am I doing? I'm falling apart.
Blast courses
I
can
can-
do this to a man.
I'm falling apart.
Can you feel it,
I'm
Kuiper?
getting
Can you
tilted.
feel the spirit of Alta Biscuit tormenting you?
tilted.
Oh no.
Alta specifically was like, let me
Been
find a
had.
seed where
Yes,
you have
I
to
do.
do every blast course. Dude,
could go to
I
another one
thought you
for
shot
fun.
early.
There we go. All right, we did it. Hooray.
I thought that was an early shot at the barrel.
Kuiper, is that an emote? Oh my gosh, I just saw Kuiper fall down.
Kuiper fall down's pretty good.
Yeah, it is an emote.
Gosh, Kuiper.
So normally, I want to be very clear. I play this sound on my channel all the time, actually.
Yes.
Anytime, and I will say this, I never get in trouble for it.
Okay.
Anytime that like I fall down and fail something, usually I do this. I can't do it actually. I don't have the permission to do it.
All right.
There's just if anybody's ever heard of Johnny Cash's Ring of Fire, it's just I fell. It's just that, but it's just him going, I fell down. And people seem to think it was funny, so I made a little. I didn't make it. I had my emote artist make a little guy falling down, and
That's so
it's-
good.
Look, falling down, it happens to everyone. I like to say everybody gets one, because it's just going to happen. You're going to get one every seed, and you fall down, you move on. Life is good.
I need to learn.
If you
how
fall
to
down
do
3
that.
times like Kuiper did, then we have to.
Then we can start crying.
Yeah, then it's bad.
We're gonna have a
Then it's
discussion.
embarrassing. Then I get yanked off
Yeah.
the stage.
Yeah.
So I want to
Then it never comes
ask,
back.
while we have time, what are y'all's post GDQ plans? Connor, I know you play a lot at DK64randomizer.com, but are there any other plans you have? Same for you, Kuiper.
Yeah, I would like to get back into speedrunning the vanilla game, which I have.
We all pretend we're going to do that for you.
I know.
It's because we called Connor an old fart. Like we just pressured him out of it,
I've been saying I'm going to do it, but I really would like to go back and speedrun 101% no levels early properly again and get times that I'm happy with, because it's been on the back burner for so many years now for this randomizer that I love, and I'm happy with what we've been doing with it over the last few years. But it's time to go home to speedrunning next year.
Do you have a category
to
you're
go
thinking about
home.
going back to?
Yeah, 101 to start with.
What? Oh, you
I
just
would
said that.
yeah. I'm trying
Gotcha.
to get
How-
to 64 GBs here to actually be able to do a hideout
always the
helm in
last,
one more trip.
It's always the last 2 to 3 that are just the worst GBs in existence. You
I know.
can't find them. They
I've
don't
been passing
exist.
so many, and it's okay, let's just go do a little bonus barrel for fun.
Because again, that goes back to you generally bonus barrels. Yeah, you have to do these mini games. They're going to be slower, so you're trying to cut those out when you feel like you don't need them. But then sometimes you get to the end of the scene, you get caught with your pants down, and you're like, wait, all right, I need to hunker down and absorb some potassium.
Well, this is
Well, Doc,
actually
you
a fun
discover-
one because this is
trying
not
to-
in the regular game. This is one of the unused bonus barrels, having to get the 15 coins like that.
That is awful. It's horrendous. This game,
It is
the one
really
thing this
bad.
game,
Knowing-
one thing this game
now
does not do
knowing what
great is depth
minigame he's
perception.
doing, that minigame is bad. That minigame stinks.
I actually like that
Sticky.
one. There's just 13 of them on the floor you get to go get.
So how about you, Kuiper? What plans you got?
So the main things that I'm going to be doing once GDQ is over is obviously, unlike Connor, I am going to be doing as much DK64. I don't speedrun the vanilla game, but I do a ton of DK64 randomizer. I plan on doing it for the foreseeable future. As far as other, I guess speedrun content, the two things that I'm going to be focusing on primarily once GDQ is over is I'm going to be doing Donkey Kong Bonanza True Ending, which I've been practicing off stream pretty regularly. Honestly, I think it's a little like irresponsible how much time I've put into True Ending while I have a GDQ run that is not True Ending. I should probably play more of this and not Bonanza. But after that, one of the things that I've actually done on this show, Skybills, is I'm going to be going back to low level SMRPG low level because a new route was kind of put together. 4 days after I set what I thought was a very, very good high-end world record in SMRPG low level. Which it was.
Yeah, it was.
Immediately got beaten by one of the any percent runners of the game named Feast. Oh my God. He beat it all within like a week. And it was right when I was like, all right, it's time to take a break. You kind of do that thing where like you get a really good time and a time you're really happy with in a speed run, and you just kind of like, you just sort of mentally not check out, but you're just kind of like, all right, cool. I could put this down for a while. I can do other things. And I had already kind of like made that decision where like after, having, I want to say like 4 straight like improvements on the world record time for SMRPG low level, I was just like ready to kind of like do other things. And then within a week, the time got beaten. So I was like, all right, I'm still going to take this little break, but I now need to come back to this game and reclaim my throne. So those are like the 2 big things. The 2 big things are going to be True Ending for Bonanza, which, funny enough, Spike and myself are going to be on the couch for Void doing Bonanza's first ever showing at a GDQ. We're going to be on the couch for that. Want to do that, want to do low level. And then I say this every year and I never do it, but this year, upcoming in 2026, I want to commit to it. I need to go back and do some no-hit runs of Dark Souls 3. Before I ever started playing randomizers, before I ever started doing traditional speedrunning, I was a challenge runner for Soulsborne games. And I've never streamed those attempts. I was before I even had like a Twitch account. I was doing old boy Dark Souls 3 no-hit runs. Every year I say I'm going to do it, and then I never do it. So I'm hoping that, this is something that I ultimately can go back to, and hopefully people like it. Because if they don't like it, then I just won't do it, I guess. That's how you do it. Okay. Wait, but I need to.
Just putting the pieces together.
Yeah, I'm really hoping what I need is here. Otherwise,
it better be. It really better be.
Wait, but I need to. But
it is.
Hooray!
But I don't know where that is. Hold on. I need. Not. Yeah. There we go. Okay. I want to do this first. This is the first thing I'm gonna do. I still have not done that yet, so that probably is gonna help me out. I am assuming that I am missing a move with Diddy Kong. Why am I?
Yeah, you kind of need all those.
Why am I coming back here? Did I go into the wrong level? I went to the wrong level.
Need all of them?
That's what I did. I went to the wrong level. I want to do this first. This is the first thing I want to do. Because I want to know why I need a specific thing. Is what I want to know. Because as of right now, I have not found a reason that I need that. I'll show
try to find a rocket barrel.
Yes. So this jump that I'm about to do, I was the one that found out you could do this. And a lot of the people in the randomizer community that are like devs and former speedrunners were like, I never knew you could do that. And then that got banned. Well, at least I guess a variation of it got banned.
Yeah, the chunky there. I was like, I always think you can do. There's a version of it that they would
variation.
consider like a clip. That one you're just slipping ditty between two platforms.
Yeah, that was the reason for that. Okay, I know what I need to do. What do I need to do? I need to do that. Okay, that's what I need to do. Okay.
Should I tell the story of the chunky backflip in K. Rool?
Yeah, you have to.
Boy.
It is.
Incident.
It's been over 10 years since that moment. I can't believe it. But when I was on world record pace for my very first time at 101%, and I was on track to beat Tudos by like 3 or 4 seconds. And in this exact scenario here, all I had to do was hit K. Rool one final time, and then I go enter the chunky barrel for the final hit. I get ready to split on live split. I put my hand back on the controller, and then I press the A button instead of B, and K. Rool punches me, and it is about a 20-second time loss, and I lose the world record, and I get second place. And I thought that life was over after that.
Dude!
I was like, I'll never have another run. But then I went on to, improve my time by like 45 minutes over the next few years.
Right. I think any speedrunner has that story of like, dude, that was my one chance. And then their second chance is the very next day. And it's just
it was.
Okay, I've done it once. I can do it again.
Yeah, I ended up getting the world record a few weeks later once I had time to do another 6-hour run, which is unfortunately not every day.
101% is very, very long. Especially
the randomizer is so much more accessible to just like, oh, I'm going to do a seed today. Like, I'm sure it may take like, 2 hours, 3 hours at worst, but it's way easier to slot these into a weeknight.
Oh. Okay.
2 hours
when we
of
were having that
3 hours of
conversation about
Kuiper,
forgetting things?
Oh, yeah. So this is time for me, by the way. I'm done.
Remember when we had that conversation about not writing things down?
Yep.
Guess what I didn't write down?
That.
This.
What?
This right here.
Yep, that'd be a problem, wouldn't it?
I didn't write that down.
Was it the Mills hint or just that vial existing?
I got the Mills hint late, but like I probably shouldn't have even needed the Mills hint. I should have just remembered that I saw that and went back to it. But it's okay. It's fine.
It's okay.
That is a monster of a seed, all right.
Yeah, this was also tricky
what was your
for
final
me.
time?
I assume a 202-ish. I don't have a timer. I
think I saw 202.27, I want to say, before it changed over. Yeah, 202.27.
Chunky. Oh, no.
Yeah, you don't see the race times over 2 hours too often in season 4. It usually takes something not good to happen. Yeah, like Kuiper's experiencing. That's not good.
Yeah, I'm experiencing some unfortunate stuff.
I want to say one thing. There was one thing that happened earlier that was extremely unfortunate. But keep going.
Yeah, I can read something here. Oh yeah, go ahead.
No, I was just gonna be. I was literally just gonna say, what was it? I'm okay if you tell me.
Well, yeah. Go ahead.
I was real sad when you messed up the gongs.
That gets you out of half the problem. The problem is you still need Rocket Barrel anyway.
Right.
So it's not.
Wait,
It's not the worst thing in the world. Yeah.
Oh no.
Yeah.
But that wasn't anything. I saw it. I looked up at it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did I not see it?
You know what else there is?
You
up there?
saw that correctly.
Oh no.
There's a hole up there, a tiny hole.
Oh. Oh.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't know what is the I know there was just an Oasis hint. You're right.
So here's the deal. I just assumed that I needed Rocket Barrel to do it. So for those that don't know, like Rocket Barrel, there are only
you do need Rocket Barrel.
Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, like logically, you need Rocket Barrel to do this. So I guess I just kind of like crossed it off on my brain of like, all right, well, I guess I need Rocket Barrel. I never did this.
So you do need Rocket Barrel because you need to get the check to spawn the pad.
Oh, I need to get the check. Oh God, dude, messing up the gong. That's terrible. So now I genuinely don't know like where to find Rocket Barrel. I mean, I know like a couple spots where it has to be, like the one place I was going back to.
I'm actually trying to remember where Rocket
here.
Barrel was. This was a monster of a seed. Like,
I think this was Connor had a very, very fortunate peek on it.
Yeah,
I think that
because
helped a lot.
its location is not hinted, but I just sort of was playing thorough and I did peek it, which I was able to go straight back to it.
yeah, so like in a way, messing up the gongs really wasn't that big of a deal because like you obviously need Rocket Barrel to beat this seed. If nothing else for the audience at home, because the Diddy phase is in K. Rool. So you need Peanut Pop Guns and Rocket Barrel for that.
Man,
and so right now,
I think just messing up the gongs just immediately was like, well, I guess I'm never coming back until I find Rocket Barrel.
Right, and that was actually more so what I was thinking. I was like, yes, he needs Rocket Barrel anyways, but I'm like, I wonder, because we do this as randomizer players all the time, you'll kind of mentally just delete that section from the game in a way. I was like, I wonder if he will mentally delete that.
And I did.
Because again, it's not about the item that was on the gongs, it's the pad that spawns after you get the item. Because again, Dargon 64 likes to do the thing after a while where, you know, for some reason playing the saxophone pad at the top of Creme Isle spawns a hunky chunky barrel in a different part of the world. And then you have to go there and that's its own check. There's some weird combinations of things.
There are some very weird
to elaborate on what Kuiper's fishing for right now, I suspect you are chasing the slam hint, right?
Yes.
Because a little bit of peek in the hint solving process. He's got a hint that tells him that the mills, an item you get in the mills, is on the path to GDQ Rool. The last thing we need for GDQ Rool is Rocket Barrel. So something you get in the mills will lead to Rocket Barrel. And the last thing we just got out of there was a slam. So right now he's chasing all the blue slam switches to see if he can pull it. As one of them is pretty likely to have it, or it's certainly much more likely than anything else in the game to have it.
I mean, the other scenario is that maybe you need both slams and that you need to go find that other one in Angry Aztec that we know about from a hint and put those together to do something in Factory, which is our level 7 that has all of the red slam switches that require both slam upgrades.
And afterwards, you send a very angry DM to Alta Biscuit on Discord as, what did you just give to me?
I might do that anyway. I mean, it was literally just a skill issue, right? Like, I don't know. I don't necessarily think I'm as far behind as I am right now if I don't mess that strat up. Because now I have to, like, not only do I have to go find this Rocket Barrel, but I then also have to, you know, I think I know where it is. I think it's here because this is the area where, like, when you said peek, I was like, I don't know if, I mean, you could peek that one thing that I just did, but then I'm pretty sure you can also peek this. So I'm pretty sure I know where it is now.
One thing that
we'll
helps
see.
too is there's also a hint floating around somewhere. I don't even know if you saw this one. It's somewhere around the game that tells you that the Japes hillside is foolish. That means there
Correct.
is
No.
nothing useful up there.
Right, I do have that. So that
And that-
obviously eliminated
and that
like
knocks out-
Diddy Mountain. Yeah, because that was the only other thing.
that knocks out-
Yeah, because this, sure, you can. I think you could. You just
Yeah,
gotta.
I've never peeked this.
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay.
Do you need
Wait.
sniper to peek that?
Yes.
You do.
Yes, you do.
Yes.
When you said you peeked it, I was like, I bet I know where it is now. I was like, okay. That is I mean, honestly, it's a little unfortunate, but hey, it is what it is. Oh, okay. I'm gonna just do this to get rid of this
Yeah,
guy.
there's definitely a lot of times in randomizers where, you know, it's how thorough do you want to be? So that was a very fortunate spot where Connor being that extra level of thorough paid out for him. There's other times in randomizers where you're too thorough and you're wasting too much time. And there's a more like, you might be on what we call a jet seed. But this was a case where, yeah, like finding that, obviously a big deal.
Yeah, we're gonna go do that now. I guess I'm gonna go race the beetle. For something, I guess something is
Dude,
important
I
there.
just realized the hilarity of this.
Oh, yeah.
How this all works out.
This is spectacular.
Yeah, this alone made it a banger seed.
actually just gonna do
So-
this.
I'm
As soon
getting
as you
very
do
mixed
the race, you'll
reactions.
understand.
So it's like, is it a banger seed? Is it not a banger seed? I'm hearing so many different
Oh,
reactions.
it's
I'm
a
going
banger
to.
if bangers are trash, dude.
Yeah.
Okay,
it depends
so
if you're the player or the viewer is basically
Yes.
what it comes down to. What am I doing?
What are
The
we get to-
classic mistakes.
Read the text of what Squawk says here.
So we're banging on a
mashed
trash
it.
can.
Dang it. Dang it.
Squawk's like, Tiny,
What does
you
he
are
say?
too large. I can't pick you up. Get smaller.
Dude, yeah, he gets real offensive. He gets real shameful.
He gets real mad. That's messed up that he says that.
Right?
All right. So
dare he?
what else do I
Easy to
need? I need that and that. I need. Oh God. Okay. This is bad.
Right, we had to fill 250. This is perfect.
Oh yeah, great. So good. But you know, now what is this? I mean, I'm not even. I assume I know what it's going to be, like the move it's going to be. Did you get this first
Right.
try?
I thought I knew, but I was wrong. That's cool.
Yes,
Oh,
I
really?
got this first try. The
got
beetle
this first
races
try?
are notoriously difficult, but there is a reduced coin requirement. I mean, the coin requirement is random from seed to seed, but it's generally quite a bit lower than the 50 that you would normally need in DK64.
It technically
the,
can still roll even higher, actually. You can have to get like 60 or something. I'm
think
not
in
sure if that's
most-
still the case or not.
I don't think the max roll is much higher than the maximum, if at all, but the min roll is much lower. So if
I
you are
very
if it's
recently
random,
did-
odds are very
okay.
high. It's much lower.
I very recently did a all sanity DK64 rando seed where everything was mirrored, everything was backwards, and I tried to do
Oh, no.
this race backwards. And that is one of the most difficult things I've ever attempted to do in my entire life. That was
That is
incredibly
frightening.
cursed. I also missed the slide strat there, but that's okay. We got a first try though. Not too bad.
All right, so what do you think this is?
Sprint. This is sprint for the other beetle race. Yeah!
Yeah.
Very nice.
Back.
That is stupid.
You had
All right.
there are only 2 beetle races in the game. You had to do 1 beetle race so you could go do the other beetle race. Very cool.
to go
So-
get chunky. Okay.
Do I have time to read just a couple announcements for GDQ?
My
Honestly,
God,
you have a lot of time because I need to still get chunky. I still need to. Yeah, you got plenty of time, Sky. Do whatever you got to do.
Okay, I just want to shout out two wonderful communities here on behalf of Games Done Quick. The first one is Black in a Flash. Black in a Flash is a community that uplifts and connects Black speedrunners of all levels, offering a space to collaborate on speedruns, challenge runs, and randomizers while celebrating Black voices in the speedrunning scene. Learn more or apply to join at gdq.gg/BAF and follow at blackintheflash.bsky.social for updates. Don't miss their upcoming events, Speeding Through the Holidays, December 27th and the 28th, and Back to Black 2026 on February 5th through the 8th. We also have Frame Fatales. Yes, Fatal mentioned. Frame Fatales is a community of women and femmes who share a passion for speedrunning, gaming, and charity. In addition to their two flagship events, they host activities year-round in their community Discord, like Game of the Month and Randomizer events. Type !FF in chat to learn more and get involved. And also, Alta, don't deal for any for any large scale events.
Hey,
oh my goodness.
Alta gave us exactly what we needed.
I know. Alta's my friend. I just had to give Alta crap, you know? You were talking about randomizers and that announcement, and I'm like, Alta, don't deal for big events.
No. Here for the minors, kid.
We'll have to rein it in
Yeah.
somehow.
This is
I am superstitious when it comes to dealing randomizer seeds for events. I would not deal for a bigger event, okay? Like, I would not deal for a Fatale event, for instance. Someone's like, hey, Scott, you want to deal this seed? I'd be like, oh, heck no, you don't want me dealing your seeds.
I might bring it on.
No.
I'm like, who
No.
did this terrible seed?
No.
That was me.
No, my seeds are like white farts in a hot room, and you don't want them. You don't.
What a graphic example. My goodness. Yeah. I mean, we've all been there, though.
Yeah, we certainly have been. And again, y'all, be sure to follow both Connor and Kuiper. And I can speak for Kuiper here. Kuiper has some of the most wild stories. Kuiper, one of the things you want to make sure you tune in, especially for early on for Kuiper's streams, Kuiper likes to yap a lot. And I mean this as a compliment. I don't mean this as a complaint. Kuiper is a very good yapper. And Kuiper tells a lot of great stories from life. So again, make sure you tune in early on to Kuiper's streams. What?
There might be.
Oh, there's a Kuiper Yap emote?
That.
Oh, heck yeah.
Specifically that. There might specifically be an emote where people like to spam it because they're like, is he still flapping his gums? Yep, he sure is.
Oh yeah.
People have made commands that mock me for how much I talk at the beginning of stream. That's happened.
Hang on. Are you talking about the commands that you made? Are you counting yourself as people here in the third person?
I have not made those.
Are you sure about that?
Those were made by me. I'm pretty. Okay.
The Rock.
He got sucked into the Bermuda Triangle. That's
I'm gonna tell you the truth
unfortunate.
about what happened. I got really flustered about the conversation. My thumb completely slipped off the analog stick. It was literally Lanky was like, I was asleep at the wheel, basically. Lanky just like flew off the side.
I like to call that geometry the Bermuda Triangle because
that is a
if you
very
want to touch
tricky
that corner,
It's very easy to do
Touch
that.
like- it's like the corner on that track. It just sucks you in and throws you into the abyss instantly.
You have to
you like bonk off a wall, you're
so
gone.
much
You don't
on
even.
it.
You like blink and you're instantly into the void.
I heard Tudo said something to say about that.
What did Tudo say?
Hi, Tudos. LMAO.
Oh, I mean, yeah, you know.
From Tudos in chat.
I have not failed the Beetle race in a very long time, and of course, like GDQ Hotfix, I'm gonna fail it. I'm gonna decide to pass him there. Normally, I don't pass him until the very end. That's why, because if you pass him,
Yeah.
he just rubber bands back in front of you. So you kind of need to like tactfully pass him like as close to the finish line as possible, because otherwise he will just fly right by you again. That's part of the reason why this is so difficult when, you were playing this game as a kid. You don't know that when you're playing the game. You're just kind of like, oh, well,
There's a lot of
racing
traps in this.
Yeah, you're racing him. So like, I want to get up in front of him, right? No, you literally.
The
just
beetle
wanna pass him,
also
like,
slows
right
you
there.
down. Yeah, it slows you down when
True.
you get hit. So if you get hit on that slide,
There.
normally you don't have the speed to actually make the gap, and you'll fall in the
he just
lava.
kills you. Yeah.
Oh, I would have had Chunky like 45 minutes ago.
Yeah, you would have.
That is muy unfortunate. All right, so I need to do a couple things. I need to go get something off of Castle Metals for Chunky Phase. I don't know which ones
there were
I've
multiple
done.
just metal casinos, dude. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I don't know which ones I've done. I know I've done Lankies. I don't think I can do Chunkies. I could do Tinies. I could do Donkeys. If anybody wants to just kind of gently tell me which one it might be, that way I'm not here for another 10 minutes.
Have you checked the boss?
Anyone interested?
Yeah.
Anyone? No takers? That's crazy.
Anybody got the log? We can also look at the log to make sure it's we finish up in time.
I mean, we have a pretty good log. We watched Connor do it.
Yeah.
Have you
So,
checked
like,
Crush's medal?
I'll say, what's that?
Crush's medal?
Crush's medal. Yeah, I'm gonna boot up Crusher.
You can go. You
Should
can
I
go Crusher.
stop
Oh
doing
my
what I'm
God.
doing?
Too good.
I'm actually trying to remember which one it was.
I don't actually.
I'm trying to.
I don't think it was this one.
I don't think it was this one.
I think it might be
We're on help.
something closer to your stream color.
Oh God. Really?
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
God. Okay.
I'm actually
all right.
pretty sure it's that one.
Yeah, I did
Yeah,
all of
this
the
could
other
be-
ones first and the boss because, of course, yeah, the red one's not
It's the worst
fun.
one. It's always the worst one.
All right, so let's break the. Okay, so the reason I have that Diddy emote is because Diddy sucks. All right, Diddy Kong is the worst. He is a silly monkey friend. You can,
right.
think about.
That's not.
Yeah,
That's not what I was taught, Kuiper. I mean, Spike, does this sound familiar? I've heard if you're donkey, you're dead. I haven't heard ever if
This
you're
is
Diddy, you're dead.
true, and he upped his 40 time, honestly, once he got to the 3D era. DKC1
yeah.
Donkey is very bad. Very bad.
Yeah, me and Spike both speedrun DKC, like the 2D
You
version.
always wanted to be Diddy.
I can't
Yeah.
fathom this third dimension thing. Like I can't do it, Spike.
It's funny that he does become actually the fastest character when we got to 3D.
yeah.
So what makes this a tricky situation for Kuiper there was that we have the hint that something on the castle colored bananas is path to Chunky, but there are 6 possible checks for that. You have the individual banana medal checks with all 5 Kongs plus the boss, and it is very time consuming to do every medal one by one in castle, collecting 50 bananas with every Kong. So if you pick wrong, you're sort of wasting minutes doing the wrong banana medal when it was actually just on Diddy's.
I had that happen this seed with Galleon, where the last one I did was the one that ultimately ended up giving me the thing that I needed.
Isn't that crazy? It's always the last place you look. It's unbelievable. That's
You
like I said
made
before.
that joke already. You're right.
I know.
It's still funny the second time, to be
No,
fair.
it's true.
It was still hilarious.
Get in there.
We do
All right,
callbacks here. We don't do
we're gonna
bits. We do
shoot
callbacks.
This balloon. We're gonna shoot this guy, and then we're gonna get one more 5-pack, and then I assume this is going to give me the instrument that I need to get the thing out of cabins. I would assume. Because I don't know.
Is it?
I don't know what. Well, I mean, it might not. I guess it could just give me, like. No, because it's got to give me that, right? It has to. Oh, it gave me that. Okay, that stinks. Well, okay, that's cool. Ooh, okay. I need to do a very specific thing here. Actually, I took the time to do these earlier, so let's see if I can just get a quick 2-pack of GBs. from our good friend, the Banana Fairy. Because I have 6 of them. She gave me nothing there. I don't know what the heck she gave me, actually. She gave me a battle crown. Sick. Hopefully this is a GB, and then I can check a couple other things. Yay, it's a GB. And then I'm just going to go up to Helm as well and see if I can figure out where these last... So technically, I only need 1 move left for go mode, or 2 moves technically. I need Gorilla Gone and I need Triangle. And similar to what I'm assuming Connor did, Connor probably went to go just get the hint as to where Triangle is, which is what I'm assuming you did that, right? You just
Yes.
Okay, yeah, that's what I am also going to do. Because I don't really know where it is. So we are gonna also shout out to Lanky. This is the correct way to ascend Prem Isle.
Dude,
Off he
how did
goes.
Bear not do it this way?
It's just too
It's
good.
interesting too, because like everything up here is like loaded. Honestly, I would listen to people that would say no, Donkey using Baboon Blast to get up there is the actual intended way. Because that's also
the canon
very
event.
that's also very funny as well. All right, now,
It's also because his just straight up clips through the gate.
oh, that's also very funny. Oh, this seat's terrible.
Yeah.
Wait. Oh, because the thing is that because the pad is,
that confused the heck out of me. I was like, wait, how do you?
Okay,
I'm
yeah,
like,
I
wait,
understand.
how do you know you need triangle? Like, what was prompting that?
Yeah. Okay. I forgot that is. Oh, you know what? Let me try to do this. Let me try to do this strat. Okay, now. So you can technically PTT across that gap. It's not allowed in race settings. We prefer you to just, do this. But it's a fun thing to do. You can make it. Obviously, swapping to Chunky is done there because Chunky's got long arms.
Wait, is it allowed now that Warp 1 is pre-tagged?
I think so.
I don't know.
It should be.
I
The
don't
warp is
know.
faster, so
I am
I might be
unsure
making
about
that up.
that.
But
Yeah, get sweaty.
that's cool.
Save your like 2 seconds on that routing.
Yeah. I just want to know which one it is.
Does it save time? I don't even know if it saves time. I guess if you need the Kasplat, I guess.
Right. It's only if you need the Kasplat, you're already over there.
Right, yeah. Oh, I almost slid off. That would have been another fall down situation. That would have been
Was
embarrassing.
that?
Oh my God, my 64th GB. Dude, okay. If I would have not forgotten that check earlier, that's like giga routing right there. You get the 64th GB in Helm? That's crazy.
Giga Turbo?
Wish I was better in the mid game. Otherwise, I wouldn't have lost by 45 minutes. All right, now we're
This
going
is
to
to
drop
perfectly
down.
get us to our 250.
I know, right? I sandbagged on purpose. What is... Okay, so it's just this one. It's literally just this one. And I need to know where this is. Because I don't know where it is. Aha, okay. Okay, so it's either that or that. There's only 2 things that it could potentially be. So, man, that's a really crappy spot for that to be. Holy crap. There's so many like metal, like Spike brought it up earlier, so many like unhinted, like stinky metal things going on in this seed.
I imagine for a competitive DK64 like season player, they're probably like, they don't want anything to be on metals because those are the casino mode of this. It seems like
They tend to get very messy because a lot of the requirements to get medals varies in so many ways, which means there's very few cases of strictly required things for the medals, which means you
Right.
kind of like get the medal hinted or bust at times.
Yeah, there's a lot of different like this or that situations that can happen with the banana medals. So The
So
game
And that
was
kind of goes into
doing
that goes into a broader discussion of how the hints work, which is well, we don't need to be here all night. I can talk for hours on that. I wrote about I wrote the book on it. You can go check the book on it on DK64randomizer.com. It's on the wiki there. You can just read for like an hour about hints.
That wasn't
Good read. I
too
promise.
bad. I was able to deduce that pretty quickly, I guess.
Yeah, one thing I'll say about DK64, the reason why this has become one of my top, like, 2 randomizers, in my opinion, is because it is legitimately, he's like, oh, you just kind of roll around. I think a lot of the skill of this randomizer, yes, you want to know how to move your Kongs well and, like, do the mini games and whatnot. Understanding how to, while you're doing all of that, also parse your hints and do very optimal routing is maybe the hardest that I've experienced in the dozen plus mainstream randomizers that I've played. There's so much information you have to parse in this sucker.
It's a very approachable game. Like DK64 is not a particularly difficult game. There's there's a few spots that are very tricky and very finicky, and you just kind of have to like, okay, the game is a little quirky like this, so you got to just like kind of do this to cheese a little bit or whatever, what have you. But by and large, it's not terribly difficult to just roll around with DK and just pick up banana.
That's how I see a lot of people play the game. It's just like, I'm just going to roll around with Donkey. Right? Pick
Works
things
great.
up.
Or walk around on Lanky's hands.
You could also do that.
Yo.
That's true.
That is technically a choice, yes.
Yo, let's do a race where we start with the rank stand. It's planned out.
Do a rank
You only
stand
need
everywhere?
Lanky to beat it. Yeah, you have to rank stand everywhere. Now everyone makes all these bad planned OCs. They're just like, you have to do everything. No, dude, I want a planned OC where it's solo Lanky and you have to be in a rank stand the whole time.
If I get the
I fear
skip,
that if the wrong person hears that, there will be a plan.
Nope, didn't get that one.
I mean, oh no.
Somebody get on it. Get on it.
You like can't take a step with any Kong. You can only use hands to move.
Right.
Or jump around, I guess.
There's a mod we build where if any of their feet, the floor is lava, but not to Lanky's hands. If they do anything other than a rank stand, they just explode.
I don't think we have much to fear. I think Kudos would veto that.
I'm assuming this move that I'm about to get is the one that I need for Gorilla Gone, I'm going to assume, which is going to be guitar, which means I have to take the guitar back to caves and do either the upper cabin or the lower cabin to get my Gorilla Gone, and then I will be done. Surely this is how the GDQ race is going to go. Surely there won't be any complaints that Connor just sits there for 45 minutes. It'd be great. Wait, so do I have? Okay, I have the instruments that I think matter. I don't. If somehow, some way this turns into a situation where I also need trombone, that is tragic. That would be the saddest I've ever been in my life.
I'm trying to remember where we determined
rabbit race.
tromboner was.
Who's gonna tell him?
Rabbit race.
All the
Gotta
races.
go do the rabbit. That would have been that's a seed right there. You beetle race, and then you beetle race, and then you rabbit race, and then you seal race.
Oh my god, dude! Now that's a fire plando.
Oh. So I'm assuming, Connor, did you get the cutscene skips? In Helm?
No, I was trying to slow down to make it closer.
Thank you.
I was just chilling.
Okay, so there is I don't know what the frame window is, but I want to say it's definitely less than 5. But if you play your instrument at a certain point during that little cutscene right before the Blastomatic section explodes, you can actually just skip the cutscene. And it saves like a decent amount of time if you get both of them. So I went for it. I didn't get it. I was like a couple frames too slow. So there is our
Connor, I appreciated your cutscene skip on picking up key 8 earlier.
Yeah. I had to, do the damage boost into it.
Yeah, right.
You'll notice with this randomizer that there have been a lot of little quality of life changes to speed it up because,
Unreal amount.
Yeah, like the 101 speedrun of this, the world record is over 5 hours long because there are so many little animations. But things like picking up golden bananas, picking up the boss keys, the randomizer has just removed those 5-second animations. That is one of many things that has made this a more reasonable length where you can do seeds in under 2 hours most of the time.
It's going to be this one. Oh my
Could you
god!
imagine
It's
getting?
gonna be
Could you imagine getting a medal
Alta
reward?
made the seed. It's gonna be this one. It's not gonna be the one that is fast and easy. It's gonna be this one because this one stinks. This is me gaining and losing more time.
Maybe in a game of infamous moments, this cabin casually for a lot of people, first time you do it, might be the most infamous thing.
Yeah, according to the Donkey Kong 64 strategy guide, this is the hardest golden banana in the whole game.
Dude, I would believe that. Casually, this room is a nightmare.
Because there's a timer that has been removed.
Yeah, Randomizer actually got rid of it. And it's it's first time playing the game. No one could move Diddy around. And they take away your ability. Right. Yeah.
Wait, did you just shoot?
You gotta get it.
Did you just shoot peanuts at that thing's crotch?
Oh, yes. Yeah. Don't you?
Like that was just square in the crotch, and you were shooting peanuts at the crotch.
Diddy just shoot? Listen, okay. Diddy he shoots a lot of dinky little peanuts. Okay.
Dinky little peanuts.
Sorry, I just thought that was really funny.
That's the way.
Would you rather coconuts get shot?
That's right.
Would you rather coconuts be shot at your nuts?
GDQ.
Like,
dinky little
I'll take my
peanuts.
chances with the peanuts.
Because that's how the lyrics go.
That's right. That's right.
Oh, it's not even the check. It's this. Oh my gosh.
I just want to let y'all know that this has been very entertaining. This has been a very enjoyable episode, and I just want to thank everyone involved, including folks behind the scenes as well. Of course, I'm talking about you, Richard, working behind the scenes, folks that worked on the tracker, folks that work behind the scenes at Donkey Kong 64 randomizer.com, folks such as Spaghetti Code, who I believe you said was working on a lot of the music too, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Right.
So... And of course, I don't want to leave out Nintendo Sarah, who does so many unspoken and so many things behind the scenes. I want to give a big shout out to Nintendo Sarah as well. So thank you.
Our
She might have something to do during the run at GDQ. We might be pulling some shenanigans during it. It'll be a good time.
Oh, absolutely, yes. And again, I want to thank everyone. Everyone's been so awesome, such a good sport throughout, and again, learned a lot about this. I can never watch one of these randomizers without learning something. So again, just thanks to everyone around, commentators, runners alike. Thank you.
And also for the community, for hosting daily races of this, you can pretty much on any given day just show up to the Discord, say you want to race, and then a dozen people will join you. There are that many eager to race.
They're weirdly addicted to this. We don't understand.
We have weekly races that are scheduled, so they always start at the same time every week. I believe we have 3 of those. These settings in particular, the Season 4 settings, they get raced Friday evenings and Sunday mornings. And then we also have my settings that I came up with that I've been playing for a very long time, which are called Kevin settings. And that has a weekly race as well, Wednesday nights. So if you're not sure if you're ever going to be able to I don't really know if, I'm relatively new, I don't want to just jump in and ask if people want to race. You could just join one of those weekly races. They happen all the time. They're more than happy to have new players join in on those. They're very casual. There's nothing at stake. We're not, there's no, nothing to be intimidated
Real
about.
money is on the line.
Yeah, real money. You have to put down actual dollars to join one of
Bring
these
back
races.
salty
No.
On the other hand,
nah.
if you're like, wow, I saw this looked kind of easy, I want to have my brain melt a little bit. Next week, we've got a 1 week Blitz tournament for loading zone randomizer. And if you catch any of that action, your head will explode. Those are some settings that it gets real messy real fast.
I actually am going to be doing a practice one of those tomorrow morning. On my stream.
Nice.
So if you guys want to know what LaRock is talking about, I will be doing one of those we call it BLZR for the upcoming Blitz tournament. We also do a lot of those. That's another thing that is very popular in this community is
I'm so glad y'all took those and ran with it.
Yeah, we do a lot of short little 1 week tournaments where it's just like anybody can join, anyone takes part in the qualifier race, and then we get everything done in 1 week. We sort of just like spam them in between our sort of like long form tournaments, which again, we did just wrap up season 4, and Connor, of course, came in second place. Absolute legend. I believe we had somebody, Jim Jam, who might or may or may not be watching this. Jim Jam was like a rookie. Like this was the first season that Jim Jam actually played competitively, and Jim Jam came in third. One of the most impressive things that I've seen in the community. It's very, very cool. Also, I am about to be done with that, and GG right there. Hey, roll it down.
Hey!
GG.
GG! Let's go!
Didn't lose by 45 minutes. Yes.
Yeah, I lost by 45 minutes. Holy crap.
It wasn't 45. It was only 40. It was under 40.
Yeah, that 38 minutes. All right, sick. Yeah, missing that Diddy check definitely affected that quite a bit.
Nature of the beast. Sometimes, I mean, God, Lord only knows I've just randomly not seen something that I should have.
Messed that up, but hey,
All right.
we take those. We'll take that. We were able to kind of definitely. I'm glad you gave me the tidbit about the tower thing, and also the tidbit about the castle medals, because I did not want to sit in castle and clear all of those out. Because as Connor alluded to,
those seem like the worst. Yeah,
those take
and
those
again,
take a very, very
Diddy's
long
medal
time to do.
is definitively the worst check of those.
Yes, it is.
I will say I'm surprised with them giving y'all a turd seed. I thought there was going to be a boss.
Yeah, I thought there was
I
going
did
to
see some.
as well.
Did see some boss checking.
I thought, dude, as soon as PTT was where I was like, oh, here we go. Where's Mad Jack?
Yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking.
I think I checked like 2 bosses. I don't know how many you checked.
At least 3: Galleon, Castle,
Okay.
Forest.
Yeah, I definitely checked Forest. And then I want to say, I think I might have checked one more. I don't remember which one it was.
Because
but I
Galleon
feel like I
bananas were
definitely
hinted, and I hadn't done
I
the
think I
DK
might have-
medal yet.
I think it might have been Galleon. I don't know. Maybe I'm misremembering. But
And then you probably would have done Castle if we didn't steer you in the right direction.
Right.
Well,
Because
maybe,
at a
yeah.
certain point, it's faster to check the boss than it is to check all the individual medals. Yeah.
that is true.
All right, y'all. We are almost at the top of the hour. So I want to make sure we have time for shout outs. And one last shout out on my behalf. Alta, thank you so much for dealing the seed on both behalves.
Yes.
But Kuiper and Connor, I want to give you both time briefly before we end this particular show. We have another show on right after this for shout outs. So go for it.
Connor, you can go.
Oh boy. Okay. Shout outs to the randomizer devs for making this absolutely amazing randomizer that has been a huge part of my life the last few years. Shout outs to the community and everyone that sticks around to watch these. It's such a joy to like go live and have people eager to watch the randomizer every single time. The DK64 Speedruns Twitch channel. Shout out that as well. That is where the big races and tournaments will be hosted and restreamed. If you want to watch more events like this with good commentary by community members, check out the DK64 Speedruns channel. Yeah.
Aptly put. Yeah, I was gonna say, shout out to the community. This rando has also been a massive part of my life. I really don't know like what I would be doing and where I would be on this platform without this randomizer. That's a complete honesty, complete transparency. You're seeing people in the credits that the devs put in there. My name is in here. I know Spike's in here. You saw Nintendo, Sarah, Flagra, all of our great race mods. We talked about how many races we do. Shout out to the race mods, to the mods of the Discord that kind of make sure we're all, staying in line, crossing our I's and dotting our T's. I know I did that backwards on purpose. And yeah, shout out to Games Done Quick and the Games Committee for allowing us to finally showcase this randomizer for the upcoming AGDQ event in January. We're going to be on Wednesday. I know, Connor, you've gotten the opportunity to be up on stage and perform at GDQ. For myself, personally, it has been a dream and a goal of mine to get up there and just do anything. And getting the opportunity to showcase this randomizer that I think is the absolute best randomizer that exists out there. It's the most approachable. It's the easiest to get addicted to. There's so much to dive into and customize and make it as hectic and as crazy as you want. Truly looking forward to putting on a great show for you guys. We want to put on as good of a show as possible for the community, for the people that are going to be there. Shout out to all of you. Shout out to LaRock. Shout out to Spike for being here, providing the commentary. They're also going to be providing our commentary at the actual event. And shout out to Sky for having us on again, the DK community, and myself. I feel like I have been on RNG so much. And Sky's always great and a great host. So thank you for having us on again.
Of course. And yeah, 130 episodes. So we're still going strong. So thank you so much for being on. Connor, thank you so much for being on as well. As stated prior, this is not the end of our GDQ